Edward Jones, making member SIPC.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Tama, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
Hi, this is Michael, owner of the Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa on South 11th Street, your home for chef-inspired cuisine. From the delectable food that we serve to our gracious hospitality, the Wood Iron Grill provides a warm atmosphere with panoramic views, multiple seating options including our spacious bar where you can enjoy custom-crafted cocktails while watching your favorite game, including live Oskaloosa sporting events on one of our many TVs. Proud to call Oskaloosa home and proud to be awarded the best burger in the state. For extraordinary flavor and impeccable service, it doesn't get any better than the Wood Iron Grill. Check out our events and specials calendar online or on Facebook.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wanderlunch, shop the latest trends at Maurice's, find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier, or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central Mall.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're gonna shoot for being a lifelong patient.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians, Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill & Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
In Oskaloosa, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Wendell Campbell for your insurance and financial needs.
You're sure to save big at Hy-Vee now that hundreds of items are on low price lockdown and price decline. Lockdown prices won't change unless they are lowered, and any item marked with a red arrow means you will save big. Come get deals on seasonal items already on your list at Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle. Stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery for all your outdoor needs. Stam Garden Center will have a fresh supply of a wide variety of fall annuals, perennials, shrubs, and trees to fit any budget. Autumn Acres will be open Saturday, September 21st, and be open each Friday evening and Saturday through October 26th. Autumn Acres has family fun for everyone, so stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery and experience autumn.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James' passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
Hi, this is Michael, owner of the Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa on South 11th Street, your home for chef-inspired cuisine. From the delectable food that we serve to our gracious hospitality, the Wood Iron Grill provides a warm atmosphere with panoramic views, multiple seating options including our spacious bar where you can enjoy custom-crafted cocktails while watching your favorite game, including live Oskaloosa sporting events on one of our many TVs. Proud to call Oskaloosa home and proud to be awarded the best burger in the state. For extraordinary flavor and impeccable service, it doesn't get any better than the Wood Iron Grill. Check out our events and specials calendar online or on Facebook.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonder Lunch, shop the latest trends at Maurice's, find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier, or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central Mall.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're gonna shoot for being a lifelong patient.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians, Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill and Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
In Oskaloosa, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Wendell Campbell for your insurance and financial needs.
You're sure to save big at Hy-Vee now that hundreds of items are on low price lockdown and price decline. Lockdown prices won't change unless they are lowered, and any item marked with a red arrow means you will save big. Come get deals on seasonal items already on your list at Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle. Stop out at STEM Garden Center and Nursery for all your outdoor needs. STEM Garden Center will have a fresh supply of a wide variety of fall annuals, perennials, shrubs, and trees to fit any budget. Autumn Acres will be open Saturday, September 21st, and be open each Friday evening and Saturday through October 26th. Autumn Acres has family fun for everyone, so stop out at STEM Garden Center and Nursery and experience autumn.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
The Indians Network starts now. Brought to you by Fairway, Gardner Collier, STAM, William Penn University, Kinetic Edge, Mahaska Health, Wood Iron Grill, Musco, Craig Ford, Penn Central Mall, Edward Jones, Midwest One, Clow Valve, Oski Dental, Bill and Ray's, Bates Funeral Chapel, Penn Central Eye Clinic, Community First Credit Union, and Wendell Campbell of State Farm. Get ready for Oskaloosa High School sports on the Indians Network. Live sports. Local content. Student-run broadcasts. MCG, Oskaloosa News, and Thunder Country KIIC bring you the Indians Network. Presented by Craig Ford. The Indians.
Well, good evening, Indians fans, and welcome one last time for 2019 to Statesman Community Stadium and Oskaloosa High School football, Week 9 of Football Friday Night, and we are live on the Indians Network, which is a partnership of MCG, Oskaloosa News, Thunder Country, KIIC, working in cooperation with Oskaloosa Community High School and the OVP program. And the Indians Network is presented by Craig Ford. It is Week 9, final game of the regular season tonight. Will Oskaloosa get another one? Will they be in the 3A playoff field? We will find out late tonight or early tomorrow morning if Oskaloosa is one of the 16 teams to get in to that 3A playoff field. And if so, they will play next Friday in the opening round of the playoffs. We'll talk a lot about that coming up. We'll also preview tonight's matchup with South Tama, which should be a big night for Oskaloosa if they come in prepared and fired up and take care of business. South Tama is a struggling team, have not won a game this year. In fact, they've lost 17 straight dating back to last season. And that is the opponent in front of Oskaloosa tonight here to finish out the regular season. So stick around. We've got a lot to come as we kick off our pregame powered by Mahaska Drug. We'll do that right after we hear from our title sponsor, Craig Ford, and our pregame sponsor, Mahaska Drug.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Go Hawks! Go Cyclones!
Go to Mahaska in Oskaloosa for all things black and gold and cardinal and gold. It's one of the largest collections of sports gear for both teams anywhere in the state. Mahaska Drug has it all. It's a fun store to shop, loaded with ideas to make life a little entertaining, a little more enjoyable, and it's all in one store.
Hawkeyes! Cyclones! Hawkeyes! Cyclones!
Let everyone know with Hawkeye and Cyclone merchandise from Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's big, really big.
All right. Welcome back to Statesman Community Stadium here in Oskaloosa. Week 9 of high school football Friday night for many teams across the state of Iowa. This is it tonight as their seasons will come to an end. And for 16 teams in Class 3A, they will get a chance to continue their season at least one more night coming up next Friday in the Class 3A playoffs. Welcome to the Wood Iron Grill press box high above Community Stadium. My name is Jamie Brockman. I am joined in the booth tonight. I don't have my normal sidekick, Double D, Doug DeCock is not with us tonight. I know he's listening and watching, though, wherever he may be tonight. But I've got OVP student Joe Glasgow with us. And if you were tuned in last week, you heard Joe provide some great commentary. And welcome back, Joe. Good to see you again.
It's great to be back. I'll try to fill in for Doug the best I can, but he does it pretty well. I'll see what I can do.
All right. Well, down on the sideline, we have OVP student Charlie North down there as well, and he's going to be chatting with us throughout the night from the sideline and talking with Coach Jake Jenkins at halftime and postgame as well. Well, here's the scenario. Oskaloosa is 5-3 on the season coming into tonight, 3-1 in Class 3A District 7 play. South Tama, as I mentioned right before the break, is a struggling program right now. They're 0-8 this season, and they've actually lost 17 straight games. They were 0-9 a year ago, and most likely will finish up 0-9 again this year. So freshman team, though, tell you what, that freshman team looked pretty tough. They took it to Oskaloosa pretty handily in the freshman game. So South Tama does have some things to build on there. But 0-8 South Tama, 5-3 Oskaloosa. So what is on the line for Oskaloosa? Well, one, it is senior night tonight, Joe, and so there's a lot on the line for these seniors, and there's a lot of them. I think we have 14 senior players. We've got some senior cheerleaders, some senior dance squad members, some senior band members that are all being honored tonight in their final appearance here at Community Stadium. So that adds a lot to the fire by itself.
Yeah, I don't think we needed much more fire on the edge of a playoff berth, but we definitely have it tonight with senior night, and I know it's an emotional night for a lot of the guys, a lot of the cheerleaders, all the fans, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Oski come out and show that fire right away. We just got to show what we're made of tonight.
Well, let's highlight our seniors real quick. They were honored here in between the freshman game and the varsity warm-ups. But our senior football players are Aaron Blom, Colton Butler, Mason Ford, Owen Gordon, who, of course, has been out with an injury all year, has been unable to play. But I do understand he is in uniform tonight and going to take one snap and get out on the field. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a really cool thing. I know that he's pretty bummed that he's been out for the entire season. And Walker also gets to play tonight. He's dressed up for the senior night and everything. And so it's just a big moment for them. It's going to be an emotional moment for sure on the field.
Absolutely. Cody Gunn, of course, leads the defense in tackles. He's a senior. Wyatt Creer. We've got Quan Lewis, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Tommy Milton, Tyler Miller, Walker Newman. Those are our players, as well as Isaac Schultz, Kenny Satimi, and Sullivan Ty are the senior players. And then a couple managers, Nikki Parlett and Lily Stream are seniors in the football program as well. On the dance and cheer side, we don't want to leave them out. Cameron Banks, Colette Edwards, Maddie Hamilton, Azani Patel, Myra Patton, Carson Swim, and Mallory Vandermeiden are the seniors on the dance and cheer program. And then there's a ton of seniors mixed into the Oskaloosa Marching Indians Band, and they include Austin Adams, Savannah Cavan, Jack Dawson, Jensen DeYoung, Colton Edwards, Caleb Edwards, Colette Edwards, Colin Fiechner, Arissa Friesen, Maddie Hamilton, Ethan Herr, Shelby Hawley, Emily Horn, Isaiah Winiger, Brett Veenstra, Mallory Vandermeiden, Kenny Satimi, Andrew Scholes, Grace Richardson, Gracie Pollock, Austin Pettyjohn, Myra Patton, Tommy Melton, Raya Massey, Connor Marsh, and Trey Jarvis are the seniors that are part of the Oskaloosa Marching Indian Band. So I think we got all the seniors highlighted that are part of the activities coming into the senior night here at Community Stadium. And we congratulate them all on a successful high school career here at Oskaloosa. Thank you for your memories and what you've done during your time, and best of luck to you the rest of your senior year. All right, well, let's talk about these two teams a little bit. Oskaloosa, obviously, they know what they got to do tonight. The one thing we want to point out to people, there's a lot of misconception out there on how the playoffs work and how you get in.
Yep.
It no longer has anything to do with points. Now, for a long, long time, it did. They had that, ridiculous plus 13, minus 13 system, and you wanted to beat all your opponents by 13 or more in order to keep that as high as you could. That no longer matters. So whether we win by 1 or 100 tonight, it does not matter. It doesn't help us either way. Toward the better. We just need to win. So the points don't matter. But Oskaloosa does need to win tonight over South Tama, and that's the only part of it we control. The rest of it, we need to watch and just see who does what. I'm going off of some information that was provided by Scott Van Veldhuizen. Of course, he's Noah's dad. He's a member of the coaching staff, and he's a pretty smart guy when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I lean on Scott for this, and I want to thank Scott for breaking this all down, because I'm certainly not smart enough to do it. So I'm not going to take credit for figuring all this out. I will give Scott Van Veldhuizen the credit. But according to him, and Jake Jenkins also, Oskaloosa coach, kind of agreed with this, but several games outcomes tonight will also determine whether Oskaloosa gets in or not. One of those is Independence and Decorah. Independence must beat Decorah. Now, they are the favored team there. That should happen. We also have DCG, Dallas Center Grimes. They are playing Carroll tonight, my old alma mater. And DCG needs to beat Carroll. Again, that is something that is likely to happen. DCG is a favored team there. One that on paper anyway is a little bit close is Washington hosting Mount Pleasant tonight. And that's a good old rivalry up there in that part of the state. Washington should win that football game, and that's what we need to happen. We do need Washington to beat Mount Pleasant tonight. North Scott played Davenport Assumption last night and helped us. North Scott got the win. We needed that. And the other game that we're going to be paying close attention to is Pella and Grinnell tonight in this 3A District 7. Now, if all the other scenarios come true and Grinnell beats Pella tonight, I believe, and so does Scott, that Oskaloosa would still get into the 3A field because they beat Grinnell head-to-head on homecoming this year here at Oskaloosa. But best scenario is Pella beats Grinnell, and we don't have to worry about that. Another game that could factor in is Carlisle and Bondurant-Farrar tonight, possibly also. So there's a lot of other things that have to happen. But the good news is, Joe, it all should happen. I mean, when you look at it, those teams should win. But then again, you got to play 4 quarters of football and anything can happen.
Oh, yeah. We have to focus one game at a time. We have a very winnable game tonight, but you take someone for granted, they can come and pull an upset. Right now, we are number 19 in the RPI. Top 16, we're probably safe, but yeah, we just need some help for sure.
Yeah, the 8 district champions in Class 3A automatically go to the playoffs, and then the next 8 are determined by the next 8 highest remaining RPIs that are not in the playoffs already. So that's what we're looking at. And right now, as Joe said, Oskaloosa is number 19. We're just 3 spots out, and if things go our way, we should be able to get in. I will tell you that projections that I have seen by some high school football writers and things. This is up in the northeast part of the state, but they're usually pretty accurate. And they have Oskaloosa projected to be the number 16 seed in the 3A playoffs, which means we are the final team to get in. And they have us projected to go play either at Council Bluffs Lewis Central or at Solon in the first round next Friday. Now, that's all projections. We'll wait and see. But if we get in, we're going to be right there on the edge, one of the last teams in. If we don't get in, we're going to be one of the first left out. But either way, it's going to be a long road trip and a tough game next Friday night should we get in.
Yeah, both the teams that we'll probably go up against, whether it's Solon or Lewis Central, are very, very good football teams. It's going to take a full team effort to go in there and get a win.
All right, well, again, looking more at tonight. As I said, South Tama has lost 17 straight games dating back to last season, and they've been outscored this year 403 to 80. So they give up a lot of points, and they don't score a lot of points. Almost every one of their games this year has been fairly lopsided, favoring their opponent, but they've been outscored 403-80. This could be a big offensive and defensive night for Oskaloosa. I think our defense is going to shine with some big plays and turnovers. I think our special teams is going to get a chance to shine with some kicks from Blom and some returns from Miller, and I think our offense is going to explode tonight.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully, if all goes well, we'll see the JV team play quite a bit of the second half and build on the future, get some varsity experience. But I could definitely see our defense come out, be aggressive, a lot of blitzes, make them throw the ball and just try to maybe score some points on defense even tonight.
Yep. Well, again, the matchup tonight is Oskaloosa 5-3 on the season, South Tama 0-8 overall. Oski is 3-1 in Class 3A District 7. South Tama is 0-4. We will take a break here on our pregame show powered by Mahaska Drug. When we come back, yesterday I had a chance to sit down once again with Oskaloosa head coach Jake Jenkins. And we will come back and hear what Coach Jenkins had to say about tonight's matchup and the possibility of a playoff berth for Oskaloosa. So don't go away. Pregame powered by Mahaska Drug continues after this on the Indians Network.
I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office.
2 minutes and go straight into the interview.
Really seamless.
And then
I expected a little few hiccups, but
2 minutes out of that. We might have to extend that depending where we're at on national anthem and stuff.
You're the best.
So stay tuned. I'll let you know.
When do you plan on doing the weather?
We do that right before kickoff.
All right.
So, yeah, just right before kickoff.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians, Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill & Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
In Oskaloosa, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Wendell Campbell for your insurance and financial needs.
You're sure to save big at Hy-Vee now that hundreds of items are on low price lockdown and price decline. Lockdown prices won't change unless they are lowered, and any item marked with a red arrow means you will save big. Come get deals on seasonal items already on your list at Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle.
Welcome back to our pregame show powered by Mahaska Drug here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Week 9 of high school football, regular season finale tonight as Oskaloosa plays host to South Tama. Joined right now by Oskaloosa head football coach Jake Jenkins. First of all, Coach, congratulations. Nice win last week at home. Got to come back home and took care of business with Knoxville. And, you know, you told me, I think off microphone last week, you thought it'd be a tight game early and that you'd kind of pull away late, and you hit it right on the head. I mean, that's exactly how it went.
Sometimes you get them and sometimes you don't, but I wanted people to know, you know, I was telling people all week, they're very physical, and that's the most physical Knoxville team I've seen. It's also the most talented team I've seen. So I didn't want to overlook them, and I knew on the offensive line especially, they're very big up front, very physical, and a couple of their skill guys you saw, fantastic athletes. So I thought it was going to be a dogfight, and I thought that if we played and executed like we could, that it would be close in the first half and that we could pull away in the second. And it happened to work out, and it was 30-14. And I know Coach Keller on the other end is going to say 30-14 it doesn't show the whole story, and he's right. It was a close game up until the very end when we did pull away.
A lot of turnovers in the game on both sides. Yep. But going in, we had made some changes on the offensive line and to some of our skill players. So let's start there. How do you think those changes played out last week?
I thought they went well. You know, having a couple guys go down really hurts us, and having Gordon out and having Newman out as seniors the whole, the rest of the year, it's always a killer. And then Colton Butler, dings up his ankle pretty bad against Pella, so you're sitting there looking at a depleted offensive line. You take Noah Van Velheisen, you give him a different number, jersey, you put him back on the line. This is best for your team. He stepped up in a big way. He had his best game ever, on defense and on offense, and he hardly stepped off the field. So very proud of his effort. And not only that, like Tommy Melton, the kid who hadn't played varsity football until this year, he's a senior. He's stepping up in a big way. Noah Ide's a junior that's stepped up in an even bigger way. I think playing center is tough, and you're kind of the leader of the Hogs, as we call him. And he's done a great job stepping up, and he's extremely physical. So proud of their effort. I think our offensive line they're really coming around, and this is the time of year where you want that to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. So heading into Week 9 tonight, final regular season game. Will we get another or not? We'll find out this weekend. But South Tama is the opponent. Obviously, this is a game where we're highly favored on paper, but we still got to go out there and produce. So first question, I guess, regarding this week would be, what was your main focus in practice? Going into Week 9, what was your discussions with the guys, and what were your focuses?
I'm kind of a broken record, but we want to play our best football every week, and I think we owe it to the seniors. I think about the seniors a lot, toward the second half of the season, toward the end of the season. I'm thinking about those seniors and those guys. I want them to have fun under the Friday Night Lights with each other, with the brothers. Most of them grew up together, played football together their whole lives. I want them to have fun playing the game. And so, when you fly around, when you make the right checks, and when you make plays, and when you execute and hold on to the ball and cause turnovers, that lights a fire, and it's really, really fun. So above anything, I want to play hard, and I want to have a lot of fun, and then we're going to play every play like it's our last and every game like it's our last. You know what? And if it is, it is, and we can walk off the field or run off the field, sing the fight song, and end on a really good note either way. That's what I'm looking forward to.
So have you seen a little extra out of your seniors this week, knowing that this could be it? Have you seen a little different attitude, extra fire from them?
It's been our best week of practice, and I'm not just saying that to try to motivate the kids. It has been. We've switched up some of our drills. We've tried to make it as fun as possible, and we're trying to bring energy. And the coaches, I feel like we've brought that energy, and I think the kids have emulated that energy, and they've even raised the bar and they've raised the level. We've had a blast at practice this week, and so part of it's the end of the year. Part of it they like being around each other, and we like going out and going toe to toe and getting after each other. And it's football is a lot of fun. So I've been really happy with the practice that we've had, and it by far has been the best week of practice we've had all year.
All right, well, let's talk about South Tama now. They come in winless. They give up a lot of points this year, obviously, but what have you found about South Tama on film, and what do they bring to the table?
They always have some excellent athletes. Last year they had one of their athletes was a high jumper who was he placed at state in the high jump, and he was blazing fast. He's gone, but the quarterback is now a junior. He's a really good athlete. So they have really good athletes mixed in. Their numbers as a whole are down, and so that hurts them. There's less to choose from. If a team like this can still be very dangerous, they have nothing to lose. They're expected to lose the game, and so this is also like their playoff game. So if I'm their coach, I'm thinking, I know he's competitive too. He's a good coach, and he's a good guy, and he was a stellar athlete at William Penn University. And he's thinking, I'm going to do whatever I can do to put my seniors and my guys in, with the opportunity to win this game. So I'm thinking trick plays. I'm thinking maybe a new offense, new defense, send in the house, anything that you can do to try to get a fire, to try to find a way to win this game. So they're going to bring their A game, and I think it's going to be a fun atmosphere. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, we know this. We have to win tonight to have any chance at a playoff berth in Class 3A, and should we get in, we're probably going to be the second to last or last one in, or we might be the first one out. So if you can, break down the scenario for me a little bit, let everybody know what we're looking at to try to get in. We have to win, but we also need a little help.
Yeah. So I don't look too far into it. I know talk to Coach Van Veldhuizen. He's like, this has to happen, this has to happen, this has to happen. And I go, okay, I'm going to try not to lose focus. I'm really going to think about these seniors and taking care of business and having fun Friday. Really, we got to finish in the top 16 when it comes to RPI. If we win, should be second in the district, and we should have a chance. My gut feeling, just based off the RPI and what I know, is that it's about 50-50. So I want to win. I want those other scenarios to play out. As soon as that game's over and we sing the fight song and we go and talk to our guys in our end zone and we kind of look at the home crowd and we kind of take it all in that this is over, this regular season is over, then we're going to be getting our phones out and we're going to be looking into, do we make it to the teams that we needed to lose, and the other teams that we needed to win. I'm really not going to think about it until it's 0-0-0 on the clock, and then we'll hope for the best.
All right. Well, what are we going to see out of the Indians tonight? Anything new from you, or
we're not?
What's your game plan?
We're not holding anything back. A lot of what they do on offense, they do a twins open set about 90% of the time, and we've seen about 3 or 4 offensive sets, which is less than an average week. So out of that, we have our predetermined checks because we know the tendencies based off the film we broke down, and so we know which way they're going to go for the most part, whether it's strong or weak or whether it's run versus pass. So we've dialed up some stunts, and we're going into this just like any other game. We broke down the same amount of film, and we game plan just as much, and we're going to go out. Like I said, we're going to have a lot of fun. So on defense, that's playing tough, and that's watching the ball, and that's not jumping off sides, and it's being relentless tacklers and being physical. And offensively, we've got to take care of the ball better. Ball security is top priority for us on offense, and we need to execute. We can't have one guy making a mistake. We need all of us to be on the same page, getting our double teams, going off onto backers, step in the right direction, throwing hands, stand on blocks. All those fundamentals we need to stay with, and we need to find a way to get better. And really, it doesn't matter who you play. You either get better or you get worse. It's you got to find a way to get better, even against a team that's over right now.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, regardless of what happens after tonight, in or out of the playoffs, I hope we get to see you again. But regardless, it's been a pleasure to watch these guys this year and watch them grow and overcome the adversity and deal with the changes and injuries and such. So congratulations to you, the staff, and all the guys on a great season, and hopefully we get to see some more next week.
I hope so too, and thanks for the coverage. And like I said, I'm really proud of the senior group. Whatever happens. We're going to finish on a good note, and then we're going to let the chips fall as they may, but I'm really proud of them.
All right. Well, that is Oskaloosa head football coach Jake Jenkins as we talk about this Week 9 matchup tonight coming up against South Tama and the possibility of a playoff berth in Class 3A. Big thanks to Isaac and Hunter. They've been doing most of the filming and audio for us all year long on these pregame interviews with OVP, so thanks to those guys and everybody in OVP for helping out on the production as well. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more of our pregame powered by Mahaska Drug as we get closer to kickoff coming up here on the Indians Network.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians, Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill & Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
In Oskaloosa, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Wendell Campbell for your insurance and financial needs.
You're sure to save big at Hy-Vee now that hundreds of items are on low price lockdown and price decline. Lockdown prices won't change unless they are lowered, and any item marked with a red arrow means you will save big. Come get deals on seasonal items already on your list at Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle. Stop out at...
Welcome back, everybody, to Statesman Community Stadium in Oskaloosa. We are just a couple of minutes away from kickoff time here, Week 9 of Iowa High School Football Friday night. We're glad you're with us on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford, partnership between Oski News, Thunder Country, KIIC, and MCG in cooperation with the OVP program at Oskaloosa High School. We're in the Wood Iron Grill press box high above a community stadium. My name is Jamie Brockman. I'm joined in the booth by OVP student Joe Glasgow. And down on the sidelines, we have OVP students Charlie North and Tucker DeYoung, as Coach Jay Harms and Doug DeCock are not with us tonight. So Charlie and Tucker handling the sidelines, and Joe up here in the booth with me as the captains are meeting right now and determining who's going to kick and who's going to receive to start this football game. Let's go down to the sideline on our wireless microphone and introduce OVP student Charlie North. Charlie, you staying warm down there?
Barely. It's pretty cold down here.
All right, well, let's take a look at our game time weather conditions. They are presented by Totalscape Lawn Care.
Yeah, right now it's really clear skies, not a cloud in the sky at all. It's about mid-40s right now. Should drop down into the upper 30s later the game goes on, so it's going to keep on getting colder. There's a little bit of wind, not much, just about 5 miles per hour out of the west or out of the north. So shouldn't be too bad with the wind, but it is going to get cold.
All right, well, that's your game time weather conditions, and it's presented by Totalscape Lawn Care in Oskaloosa. They are proud to support coverage of Oskaloosa Indians athletics here on the Indians Network, and they're proud to be Oskaloosa's hometown lawn care company. All right, Charlie North, before kickoff, you've been down there during pregame. What is it like down there? Do you see a little fire in Oskaloosa tonight, senior night, final regular season game?
Yeah, you can tell, especially the older guys, they want to get this one last win here in front of the home crowd. It's kind of a big game for them. It's their last game on senior night.
All right, well, it looks like Oskaloosa is going to kick to start the football game. So South Tama will receive. That means Oskaloosa will get the football to start the second half. So we are ready. Pre-game has been powered by Mahaska Drug, and we are ready for action here in Week 9. Oskaloosa 5-3 on the year, and South Tama looking to end a 17-game winless streak dating back to last year. Kick right at the goal line by Aaron Blom, and it is returnable by South Tama. They angle it to the middle across the 15, wrapped up around the 18-19 yard line, where it'll be first down for South Tama. Let's look at the starting defense for Coach Jake Jenkins and Oskaloosa. And again, one thing we're going to see tonight, let's see if we see it right now, is Walker Newman out there? He is. Walker Newman is out there at defensive end, getting a snap. He's going to play one play tonight on senior night, final home game of his career. Of course, he went down a few weeks ago with a knee injury. And he is out there, and so is Owen Gordon. Owen Gordon, who has not played a snap all year with a knee injury. He's a senior, and he's on the left defensive end to start. Walker Newman on the right. Again, they're going to play one play and then come to the sideline. That is very cool. Let's see if they can get a tackle here on the first snap. First down and 10, South Tama starting actually just across the 20. They hand it off right side. Oskaloosa hits him immediately, and he's dropped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. So there's the one snap for Walker Newman and Owen Gordon, and our OVP camera crew, if you can catch those two as they come off the field right there. Number 32, Walker Newman, big hug from Coach. Number 58, Owen Gordon, that is awesome. So glad they got a chance to suit up tonight and at least get a taste of the action.
Yeah, those are the type of moments that give you chills right there. Their last game on this field, it's always a sad moment. I'm glad they got to play, or glad they got to play in at least.
All right, so your starting defense for Oskaloosa will be Noah Van Veldhuizen at one defensive end, Noah Ide at the other, rotating with Colton Butler. The defensive tackles are Kenny Satimi and Bobby Opheim. Quan Lewis will be subbing in there as well. Linebackers, Cody Gunn, Aaron Blom, Colin Snickert, Leland Evans. We'll see Wyatt Creer out there as well. Free safety is Reed Brown. Corner is Isaac Schultz along with Sullivan Ty. And then Mason Ford will be at the other corner for Oskaloosa. No gain on first down at 2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line for South Tama. Just underway here in Oskaloosa. Week 9, final game of the regular season. So rushing-wise, South Tama this year, they have rushed the football 230 times for 736 yards and 6 touchdowns. They average about 182 yards per game is all offensively. They've only thrown the ball 116 times, completed 44 of those for 721 yards, 4 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. And looks like they come out to throw on second down, and it is intercepted by Sullivan Ty. Sullivan Ty with a quick pick for Oskaloosa, and he's wrapped up around the 30-yard line right where he made the interception.
Oh, man, that's a cool moment for him on senior night. I believe that might be his first career pick, and what better night to do it than senior night?
So Oskaloosa with a quick early turnover, and now the offense gets a chance to shine. And let's take a look at that starting offense for Oskaloosa. The center will be Noah Ide. The right guard is Tommy Melton. The right tackle is Noah Van Veldhuizen. Of course, that change was made last week. The left guard is Cale Bollinger. The left tackle, Colton Butler. The quarterback is Will Schultz. The tailback is Tyler Miller. And here is the snap. They hand it off to Tyler Miller. Left side, big hole up the middle. He is across the 20 into the red zone, wrapped up at the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 12 on first down on the first carry of the game for Tyler Miller. So the receiving course, tight end will be Cody Gunn starting. He'll rotate with Aaron Blom. At the wide receiver will be Isaac Schultz, rotating with Cooper Spry. We also have Cale Holmberg and Aaron Blom rotating at the fullback position. And then Wyatt Creer will be a receiver for Coach Dowd's offense as well. So 12 yards on first down for Tyler Miller, and already the Indians are operating inside the Eye Care Partners red zone. They hand it off to Miller once again.
Nothing much right there. He got wrapped up in the backfield. Good swarm by South Tama's defense. I know they have a couple players that have racked up a ton of tackles this year. One of them with 56, I believe.
Yeah, actually, their leading tackler is Aaron Neve, 72 tackles.
72, wow,
Yep.
that's a little bit more than I even thought.
Of course, their defense has been on the field a ton this year.
They've had their chances.
So loss of 2 on that last run by Miller. Second down and 12. Now Will Schultz is going to keep it himself, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield. Another loss. South Tama got through there quickly. Good corner contained there by South Tama defense.
They're coming out with a little bit of fire on defense. Let's see if Oski can respond pretty quick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a shot at the end zone right here.
Backed it up to the 24-yard line, where it is third down. They need to get to the 16 for a first down, so it is third down and 17. That was a loss of 5 that time for Schultz on the carry. Third and 17, Oskaloosa from their own 20, or from the South Tama 23. Schultz looking to throw. He pump fakes. Now he does throw. It is caught at the end zone, and touchdown Indians. That is Cale Holmberg. First touchdown of the year for number 44.
Oh man, Cale. I'm glad he got in there and got his first touchdown. I believe that's his first varsity touchdown as well. We've seen a couple firsts tonight. Cale, he's a sure-handed receiver, and he plays the fullback position also. Glad to see him get in on the action early.
So Oskaloosa scores on their first possession. 24-yard strike, Will Schultz to Cale Holmberg. And now Aaron Blom on for the PAT, and it is up and good. He does not miss often. Obviously, Blom is 17 of 18 this year on PATs. So Oskaloosa strikes quick, gets the interception, turns it into 7 points on the pass from Schultz to Holmberg, and the Indians are out early, 7-0 over South Tama with 9:46 to go in our first quarter. We'll take a break, back with the kickoff in 1 minute here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
Stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery for all your outdoor needs. Stam Garden Center will have a fresh supply of a wide variety of fall annuals, perennials, shrubs, and trees to fit any budget. Autumn Acres will be open Saturday, September 21st, and be open each Friday evening and Saturday through October 26th. Autumn Acres has family fun for everyone, so stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery and experience autumn.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
All right, we are back in the Wood Iron Grill press box. Oskaloosa's kicked by Aaron Blom. He squib kicks it down the field there, trying to keep, allow our kick team to get downfield. As South Tama, one thing they do well is kickoff returns. So they've scouted that well, and they kept that football on the ground. And they give up a little field position, but out to the 29-yard line. So, or 24, excuse me. First and 10 at the 24. South Tama with 2 receivers to the right, 1 left. 9:40 to go in the first quarter, 7-0 Oskaloosa. Here's the pitch to the right side, and he tries to find a hole to cut through. He cannot. He's going to be wrapped up for a loss at the 20-yard line. So the leading rusher for South Tama, and you're going to hear him a lot, Peyton Vest, a junior, 150 carries, 541 yards, 6 touchdowns coming in. I believe that was him there who took that pitch, and he lost 3 yards.
One thing I heard about Tama coming into the game is they run a lot of the same plays, so it's just Oski being ready for what they're about to do.
2 receivers right, 1 left, I formation. No, sorry, it's a shotgun formation. They snap it direct. And that was not the quarterback. I think that was a direct snap to Vest.
I'm not sure if that was intentional or not.
I don't know.
Yeah,
got to the 24, so he got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third down right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see a big blitz coming in here, especially since we're not really scared of their passing game.
So one game that we need to go our way happened last night. North Scott beat Davenport Assumption, so that's a plus for Oskaloosa as far as making it into the playoffs. Another game that is key tonight is Independence and Decorah. We'll give you an update on that in a minute. Quarterback running around in the backfield, all kinds of pressure. Gets away from Noah Van Veldhuizen, clear over the far side of the field, and then he throws it away onto the sideline, and it is incomplete, which will bring up fourth down for South Tama. So back to that Independence-Decorah game. Doug DeCock may not be here tonight, but he's on his game, and he's keeping me up to date. Decorah leading undefeated Independence in the first quarter, 14-0. We need Independence to win that game.
Yeah, that's a big shocker already. Must have been a very quick start for Decorah to even get 14 points up already.
Yeah, undefeated Independence. So we need Independence to fire up and come back in that football game. They're down 14-0 first quarter. Fourth down, punt for South Tama. Oskaloosa putting pressure on. It's a good punt, bounces at the 40. Miller is just going to let it roll across the 35. Oh, then he picks it up last second at the 33. Here's Miller, 40, 45, and he puts the hit on his defender and across midfield just into Trojan territory at the 49. Well, I tell you what, you're playing anybody else tonight, you probably don't want to see Tyler pick that ball up.
No way, and that kind of just sums up his career at Oskaloosa, just an electric player.
Watch here on the replay. So 99% of the time, that's a dead ball. Miller says, nope, I'll take that, thank you. And got a decent return.
Good spring block by Will right there. I think he kind of saw it coming. He knows the type of player Tyler is.
So 1st and 10, Oskaloosa just across the midfield stripe in Trojan territory at the 48-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Shotgun for Will Schultz. Will's looking to throw, and he's got time. He does throw. It is caught in the middle of the field at the 35-yard line.
That's one quarterback to another. That's our backup quarterback, Reed Brown, with the catch right there.
Yeah, that's 36-yard line, 12-yard gain.
Going no huddle right here. We're going tempo early.
So 12-yard reception.
Looks like we may get a quick play call change right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see another deep shot with already in South Tama territory.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line of South Tama. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Shotgun again for Schultz. Looking to throw. Good blocking. He throws downfield. It is underthrown. Good catch made by Ike Schultz, though. Brother to brother there inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. 23 yards, brother to brother. Will to Isaac Schultz.
That play right there is a receiver's dream. They call that play Vegas. That's going all streaks, going for the end zone. It's good to see Isaac come back to the ball right there. That's one thing they teach the receivers is come to the ball, don't let it come to you.
Yeah, it was underthrown. Isaac did a good job. So we're once again in the Eye Care Partners red zone. Oski can see that end zone clearly once again, 14 yards out here on 1st down and 10. You can see clearly as well, you and your whole family. Here's Tyler Miller, 14, 15. He takes off 10, 5, and just walks into the end zone unchallenged for the most part. 14-yard rush, touchdown for Tyler Miller.
I think anyone on this team could have ran through that hole. That was amazing blocking up front by the O-line.
So 14 yards, Tyler Miller on the rush. And Oski is 2 for 2 offensively.
We're doing a good job getting off to a quick start tonight. We all expected it, but it's just great to see it.
It is. Absolutely. Again, the points don't matter. The margin of victory does not matter as to whether we get in or not to the playoffs. We must win, though, and then we need some other things to go our way. There's the PAT by Blom. It is up and good. So Oskaloosa comes out quick. They lead 14-0 over South Tama. 6:43 to go in our first quarter. You're watching Oskaloosa football Week 9 on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We'll be back with the kick in 1 minute.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
when he's not nursing residents with special needs, James' passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
We are back in the Wood Iron Grill press box at Statesman Community Stadium in Oskaloosa. I'm Jamie Brockman along with Joe Glasgow in the Wood Iron Grill press box. Down on the sideline, OVP students Charlie North and Tucker DeYoung. Kick from Blom is into the end zone for a touchback, and South Tama will start 1st and 10 at their own 20. An interception and a punt so far for the Trojans on their 2 possessions. Oskaloosa 2 for 2 offensively. They lead 14-0, 6:43 to go in our first quarter. Motion from the right side, and they hand it off to him. No, they fake the jet sweep, and they go reverse direction to the right side. He's breaking tackles across the 30-35, still running hard to the 37-yard line. And that is a 17-yard gain and first down for the Trojans.
One thing I talked to Cody Gunn about this week is they do like the jet sweep and the fake jet sweep. And you'll see Cody Gunn, number 43, on the outside. He is going to hit the guy on that handoff, whether it is a fake or he gives him the ball. He told me he plans to hit him every single down.
And nobody likes to hit people more than Cody Gunn.
Oh, man.
1st and 10, South Tama. After that 17-yard run on first down. 2 receivers to the left, 1 right. Motion from the right side. And, again, they fake the jet sweep, and they just try to go straight up the middle, and it goes nowhere. In fact, they lost one at the 36.
Yeah, even on that play, Cody put a body to him. He loves to do that. He's a wrestler, and I know a couple of those linebackers are wrestlers, and that's why part of the reason why they're such good tacklers.
Yeah, Cody Gunn, Leland Evans, Wyatt Creer is a wrestler.
Yeah, it definitely helps. We've had years where we've had we've had years where we had all 4 linebackers be varsity wrestlers.
All right, loss of 1 on that last play. 2nd down and 11 now from South Tama's 36. 2 receivers to the right, 1 left. Pistol in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw. Can't find anybody. Scrambling around the backfield. Now he does throw. He's got a man open to the 40. He makes the catch. 45, 50. Fumbles the football, and Oskaloosa gets it. I think Snicker recovered it.
Ball bounced out of bounds.
Oh, okay. It's right in front of Charlie North down there on the sideline. Snicker did recover the loose ball, but apparently it went out of bounds before.
Number 11 is pretty much their playmaker of the team. You'll see a lot. He loves to crack block. He loves it. He'll be staring down his opponent from the other side of the field. I saw some of that in their film this week.
Is that Vest, number 11, I believe? Or that's Weiss, Matthew Weiss, yeah.
Yep. I believe he's a junior.
He's the one that has 70-plus tackles on defense. Oh, little trickery here as they pitch it back to the quarterback after the handoff, but Oskaloosa is not fooled. Kenny Satimi's in there, Noah Ide.
Leland Evans, Cody Gunn, I think, got the first initial contact.
So that moves it back to the 45-yard line.
I think the
loss of 8.
Yeah, I think that had a opposite effect of what they wanted. We ended up having just our entire box run at him, and he didn't have any time to throw it.
Yeah, I think Coach Jenkins is going to bring the heat all night long tonight on defense.
Yeah, try to get some of the secondary, maybe some forced throws and maybe some interceptions.
So loss of 8 makes it 2nd down and 18. South Tama now at the back to the South Tama 45-yard line. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. And now the officials are blowing their whistle, stopping action. And we've got a timeout called by South Tama. Timeout in the field by South Tama. Oskaloosa's out to a 14-0 lead here early in this football game in the opening quarter over South Tama. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Flag. All right, we're back in the Wood Iron Grill press box out of the South Tama timeout. Oskaloosa's defense once again gets in the Trojan backfield, and they wrap up the quarterback. Kenny Satimi does, and does that, that bear hug, slam down to the field, and they throw a late flag at the end of that.
Holding declined right there. We did get a sack, so yeah, it's not a big shocker that we take a 5-yard loss and a loss of down on that one instead of repeating second down right there.
So it moves it back to the 39-yard line of South Tama. So it's now 3rd and long, 3rd and 24 for South Tama.
And I don't think this is an offense really built for that big play. So getting them in long down and distances, I don't see them converting plays like this.
All right, 3:40 and counting to go first quarter, 3rd down and 24 for South Tama. They're going to run the jet sweep. He cuts it up the middle. He's got some room now. He bounces to the outside, and he's around midfield, still fighting to go forward. He's into Oski territory around the original line of scrimmage at about the 47-yard line. So he did gain 12, but he's still 12 shy of the first down. And South Tama, I'm sure, will, well, I don't know. We'll see if they punt the football away here or if they go for it on 4th down.
You can really see they're hesitant to pass the ball already on a long 3rd down. Usually that's a for sure pass play, and we saw a jet sweep. I wouldn't be surprised to see another run play here. I don't think they're confident in their pass game as of right now.
All right, they are going to go for it here on 4th and 10.
There's man-to-man on the outside. They might try to exploit that.
4th and 10. Quarterback looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. He's rolling right, throws on the run, trying to come back and make the catch. Would have been about 8 yards shy of the first down anyway. It is complete at the 45-yard line, but well short of the first down for South Tama. So the Indians defense forces a turnover on downs. And once again, Oskaloosa working with a short field here as they'll start 1st and 10 this time at their own 45-yard line. 2:45 to go in this first quarter. 14-0, Oskaloosa leading it.
Yeah, unbelievable pressure right there by the Oskaloosa D-line, and that makes your job a lot easier as a D-back because then you have forced throws, and you don't really have to cover that long.
All right, let's see if the offense goes for a 6 right away here or if they elect to use a little bit of clock.
I'd like to see Will throw the ball downfield right here.
Receivers each side. Will Schultz is looking to throw, and he does let it go. It is caught. Little screen to Tyler Miller. He catches it at the 45, and then he's met head on around the 48. Just a short gain of 3. Was that Creer?
Yep.
That was Creer. Sorry, not Miller. Creer.
He's a sneaky playmaker. You don't really notice him until he makes some big plays, but he's everywhere on the field. I can guarantee you that, offense and defense.
So 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard gain. Here's Tyler Miller, this time left side. Gets through the initial hole and has the first down. He's across the 45 of South Tama. And looks like he's going to be stopped around the 42-yard line.
With the second level blocking that we're getting, I could definitely see Tyler spraying definitely more than one run tonight for big yardage. You see with Cale Holmberg pulling right there and getting a good block on a linebacker. And Tyler's ability to make people miss is unmatched.
If you're just tuning in, Oskaloosa first touchdown was a 24-yard pass from Will Schultz to Cale Holmberg after Oskaloosa got an interception on South Tama's first drive. And then after forcing a South Tama punt, Tyler Miller scores on a 14-yard run. And it's 14-0 Oskaloosa. Motion from the left side, and it is the jet sweep. That is Wyatt Creer, the motion man. They hand it to him. He's wrapped up in the backfield trying to get away from it. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe even a short 1-yard gain out of that.
We do have a score update. Pella is up 7-0 on Grinnell.
Okay.
A Pella win would actually be good for us today. I think that's one time we might be not upset if the Dutch get a win.
Yep. Really need Independence, though, to come back on Decorah.
That game is still 14-0 as far as I know.
And the last report, it was first quarter, Decorah leading. Here's Miller again. Trying the left side. He's hit And moves forward across the 40 to the 38, a gain of 3 that time for Tyler Miller. As the first quarter clock is winding down, 38 seconds and counting to go in the quarter. Oski will have to snap it one more time here in the quarter, as there's about a 6 seconds differential between the game clock and the play clock. 2 receivers left, 1 right this time. Will Schultz in the shotgun. Looking to throw, he does. He throws to his brother Ike, another catch for Isaac Schultz, and he's wrapped up at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 8, another Oskaloosa first down.
Will's throwing the ball really well to start the game. Has he had an incompletion yet?
No, he is, on my chart, 5 for 5.
That's great to see, especially going into a possible playoff berth. We're going to need him to throw the ball around the field in order to get a win. A big upset.
And I've got him unofficially with about 64 yards through the air and the 1 touchdown. So that will be the final play of the first quarter. A first quarter dominated by Oskaloosa as the Indians have a 14-0 lead after 1 quarter here over South Tama. You're watching Oskaloosa football on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Second quarter coming up after this 1-minute timeout.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
All right, we're back in the Wood Iron Grill press box with Joe Glasgow, OVP student. My name is Jamie Brockman. 14-0 Indians as we start the second quarter. Kind of a broken play there, it looked like, as Tyler Miller, ball might have come loose. Miller just kind of fell on it, I think, at the line of scrimmage, no gain. And we do have a player down. Charlie North, that was all right in front of you there. Was that a broken play?
Yeah, I think it was just an unblocked guy on the outside.
Who is that down, do you know?
I can't tell, really.
You hate to see that in the last game of the year.
Yeah, we've got a player down, so we'll see. Can you get a good camera shot of that for us? Try to 56. Oh, that's Cale Bollinger.
Oh man,
Cale Bollinger appears to be the Indian injured on the field, as you can see there on your screen.
Coach Shankin says he's all right. I think he just got hit a little hard.
Let's hope he's okay, because I know he's a big impact player on that line. He's a junior. He's got all next year, too.
Yeah, and he's going both ways now. Had a fumble recovery last week for Bollinger.
He's one of the more undersized linemen, but he's a lot stronger than he looks. He's really good at moving people around over there.
Oh, man, I played with him for a long time, and he is a scary dude on the football field, I'll tell you that.
Hey, a couple things I want to talk about that are going on this weekend I want you to be aware of. Number one, tomorrow, Thunder Country, KIIC is presenting the Enchanted Trail. It's tomorrow from 5 to 7 p.m. It's for kids ages 0 to 12. It starts at KB Auto. It ends at Stevens Memorial Animal Shelter. All kinds of fun activities for all ages are planned along that short trek. You can get more information on the KIIC Facebook page. That's tomorrow, 5 to 7 p.m. Thunder Country, KIIC presenting the Enchanted Trail. Will Schultz throws off his back foot over to the far side. Flag in the middle of the field after the play.
Looks like it's going to be an ineligible receiver, I think.
Oh, I see. It looked like Cale Holmberg was open in the flats right there, but Will went for some extra yardage and threw about 9 yards down the field.
So it is against Oskaloosa. Also tomorrow, something you really want to be aware of. Everybody likes to help the school, right? So don't forget about the Drive for Your School event tomorrow at Craig Ford here in Oskaloosa. Head out there. They're donating $20 for every test drive to the Oskaloosa Student Council. That is tomorrow. Craig Ford right here in Oskaloosa. Bring your friends, bring your family. Bring your neighbors. Make new friends. Bring them.
Yeah, go out and support, because that really helps the student council out.
You bet it does. More test drives, more money for the students. So that's tomorrow. Craig Ford and Oskaloosa. Here's Will Schultz throwing. It is caught. That is brother Isaac again in the red zone, and he's across the 15, wrestled down at the 10-yard line. Another 20-yard pass play from brother to brother, Will to Isaac.
Yep, the Schultz to Schultz connection is a strong one tonight.
Yeah, Isaac with 3 catches so far for 51 yards unofficially.
Maybe a touchdown here, you think, in the red zone? I wouldn't be surprised to see a quick slant out here.
All right, once again, from the Eye Care Partners red zone, they're going to keep it on the ground. Tyler Miller straight ahead. Now he bounces to the right, and he's going to be right around the 5-yard line, I believe. No, actually, they're going to spot him about the 7, so it's a quick 3-yard gain there by Miller. Again, the Indians, where they've been living all first half long, are in that Eye Care Partners red zone. Stop and see. Bring your whole family and see Dr. Jim Else and his staff. Eye Care Partners. They're in Penn Central Mall in downtown Oskaloosa.
A little bit of miscommunication out there as Cody comes in for Reed. Looks like he's going to split out wide to the right. Oh, no, he'll be... I'm not sure where he's going, actually.
He's going to line up on the left side as the tight end, it looks like. So we got everybody where we want him. Schultz fakes left, now goes right, and dives into the end zone. Touchdown! Indians, Will Schultz. 7 yards.
That's one thing Will does really well. He sells his fakes. He really does. You could especially see it last week against Knoxville, where they were biting on absolutely everything. And a good fake pitch right there. Gave him a wide open lane to the end zone.
So Oskaloosa scores again. We're 3 for 3. Possessions and touchdowns. And the Indians are about to go up 21-0 following this PAT kick from Aaron Blom.
He doesn't miss much, I'll tell you that.
No, he's missed one all year. That was last week. It was a line drive that got blocked, if you remember.
Oh, right after he almost got injured.
Yep, after he tweaked his ankle a little bit again. That kick is up and good. So, Oski 21, South Tama nothing, 10:05 to go in the first half. This is Oskaloosa football on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Back with the kick in 1 minute.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
Hi, this is Michael, owner of the Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa on South 11th Street, your home for chef-inspired cuisine. From the delectable food that we serve to our gracious hospitality, the Wood Iron Grill provides a warm atmosphere with panoramic views, multiple seating options, including our spacious bar where you can enjoy custom-crafted cocktails while watching your favorite game, including live Oskaloosa sporting events on one of our many TVs. Proud to call Oskaloosa home and proud to be awarded the best burger in the state. For extraordinary flavor and impeccable service, it doesn't get any better than the Wood Iron Grill. Check out our events and specials calendar online or on Facebook.
Back at Community Stadium in Oskaloosa, kick from Blom is right at the goal line, returnable by South Tama, and they bring it just across the 20. Looks like diving forward. Where are they spotting it? About the 22, I believe?
Looks like exactly on the 20, maybe.
Oh, you might be right. Far sideline. It's always difficult to see where they go out of bounds, but I think you're right. They're spotting it right at the 20-yard line. Good as a touchback. 9:57 to go in our first half. Oski 21, South Tama nothing. Here on the Indian Network, presented by Craig Ford.
They rush to the line right here. Maybe some trickeration. 3 people in the backfield.
And they hand it off to the second back through, straight up the gut. And that pile moves a couple of yards. Looks like to the 23. We'll give them 3 yards. Bring up a second down and 7. So Charlie North, the action is right down there in front of you guys on the field. You're on the sideline with a wireless mic, and you were just talking to us during the break. South Tama not putting up much of a challenge so far.
No, their defense just has a ton of holes in it. They're doing a little bit better of a job at stopping the run now than they were at the beginning of the game, but the passing is just still wide open for Will and the rest of the Indians.
Here's a pitch on the sweep play right side, and Oskaloosa closes quickly just shy of the 25-yard line, so it's another short gain by the Trojans. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 situation just shy of their own 25-yard line. So one thing I will say is this. South Tama, again, going back to last year, 0-9 looks like they're going to be 0-9 again this year. For these kids to stay out and stay part of the football program, I give them kudos for that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And the games are lopsided. It can't be a whole lot of fun, but they are sticking it out, and their freshmen showed they've got some talent tonight. Quarterback fakes 2 handoffs, rolling left. He's under pressure from Cody Gunn. He throws on the run, and it is in the hands and incomplete. He dropped it at about the 23-yard line. It would have been well short of the first down anyway. And the punt team will come on again for the South Tama Trojans.
Oskaloosa's defense is doing just as good as we imagined they would. Have they allowed even a first down? I think they've maybe allowed 1 or 2 first downs tonight already. They're playing really well on senior night. Good to see.
Yes. So Oskaloosa is going to get good field position once again as Tyler Miller is back to receive this punt about his own 40-yard line.
I wonder if we're going to see him do anything crazy this time.
Well, I told you in the pregame I thought we'd see special teams shine tonight and maybe see T. Miller take one back.
Would not surprise me at all. He's an electric player.
Here is the snap. Plenty of time to kick. It's a short kick. It's going to bounce at the 45-yard line of South Tama, and they're going to down it off the bounce at about the 46-yard line. Great field position here for Oskaloosa. Actually, the 47. 1st and 10 at South Tama's 47-yard line. 8:27 to go first half. 21-0. Oskaloosa 3 for 3 on possessions and touchdowns for the Indians. A 24-yard pass from Will Schultz to Cale Holmberg got us on the board. Tyler Miller, a 14-yard run. And then Will Schultz, a 7-yard run. And it's 21-0 Oskaloosa.
I'd like us to see us go to the pass game again and try to really expand on how well Will's throwing the ball already.
2 receivers to each side here for Will Schultz. Miller in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off to Miller. He stiff arms his way around one tackler. Makes another guy miss at the 45 and stays on his feet to the 40-yard line. Ends up getting 7 out of that.
Yeah, really made something out of nothing right there. It looked like it could have been a 2-3 yard loss and turned into 7 yards. There you go, no huddle again. Quick.
All right, so I got a couple updates here. We may have been wrong on that Independence Decorah score, by the way. I know that's what it showed, but it's now showing Independence leading Decorah 7-0. Here's a pass. Schultz throws. It's caught by Reed Brown inside the 30. He is hit hard right as he catches it on the sideline at the 28-yard line. That is a 12-yard pass play.
And Pella is now at 14-0 on Grinnell. That is another big game for us. We don't need Pella to win, but it'd really help us out.
Second reception for Reed Brown of the game, both 12 yards. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Will Schultz looking to the right, steps in the pocket, throws. Another one looking to his brother. It's through Isaac's hands, and it's going to be intercepted around the 15-yard line. And South Tama returns it across the 25 to the 26, 27-yard line. Little high on the throw. Ike got up in the air, got a hand on it, but it was through his hands and intercepted by South Tama. So Oskaloosa first turnover comes with 7:41 to go in the first half.
South Tama's safety just in the right place at the right time. You can see on the replay.
So South Tama takes over on the interception. Again, they returned it to the 27-yard line. So 1st and 10, South Tama at the 27. They've got that full house stacked backfield. They try to run it right up the middle, and that is not going to work. Oskaloosa's defensive line stuffs it and pushes them back. And that's going to go for a loss of 3 at the 24-yard line.
That offense kind of reminds me of Oski like 6-7 years ago, or how long was it when we loaded the backfield and turned it into power running? And
it's really similar to Newton.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
So the app that we use for scores is actually updated by fans that send in scores, so it may have been incorrect. Right now it's showing what we want. It's showing Independence leading Decorah 7-0 in the first quarter, so forget that score from earlier. Here's trouble, quarterback in the backfield, and he's got to scramble to the sideline. That's going to be another loss. No, actually he picked up a couple, they say, at the 25 before he got out of bounds, so a 2-yard gain. Sets up 3rd and long, though.
We've seen a lot of these tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if Oski sent pressure once again.
Got to get to the 37-yard line for a first down, so it's spotted at the 25, so it's going to be 3rd down and 12. So Independence leading Decorah 7-0 from what we can tell in the first quarter. Pella leading Grinnell 14-0.
We have no updates on the other games that we're looking at. Yeah, they all still say 0-0.
3 receivers left, 1 right this time, as South Tama is most likely going to have to go to the air on 3rd and long. Here comes the rush, and they wrap him up and sack him back at the 10-yard line, a 16-yard loss on the sack. And that is Westerkamp on the sack for Oskaloosa, number 60. He came flying through that line and held on and dropped that quarterback. He's a senior as well, Blake Westerkamp.
Oh, no, he's a sophomore this year.
Oh, sophomore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're right. I circled the wrong name there earlier. Here's the replay. Look how fast he gets through there. Here he comes. Boom.
Oh, Blake is a ball of energy. He is a ball of energy. He goes 100% all times. His motor is one of the best on the team.
So that sets up 4th and really long now for South Tama. They're punting from just across the goal line. He'll kick it. Great field position again for Oskaloosa. Miller standing at the 40 to receive it. And he calls for a fair catch and makes it at the 38. Another very short field for Oskaloosa to work with here. They take over 1st and 10 at the 38 of South Tama with 6:06 to go in the first half. I didn't tell you the first quarter stats given to me by Wade Steinlage, but first quarter, Oskaloosa had 101 yards offense, 35 yards in the first quarter for South Tama.
Yeah, great start to the game for the offense and defense. We kind of expected this, but like I said earlier, it's just great to see it actually come true out on the field.
1st and 10, Oski again starting this drive at the South Tama 38-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Schultz hands it off. That's Tyler Miller up the middle. Now he bounces to the outside. Here goes number 10, 15, 10, 5, and ooh, he is pushed out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They're going to spot it right around the 5, I believe.
You really see his breakaway speed right there.
Watch this. Great job bouncing it at the outside, and then look at the hit here on the sideline. The touchdown saver right there.
Went for the stiff arm, but just missed. Looked like the Tama defender got his hands on him just before.
So it's just across the 5 at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Oskaloosa. Once again, deep into the Eye Care Partners red zone. Presented by Eye Care Partners, Dr. Jim Elson staff. Eye Care Partners and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa. Handoff to Miller straight ahead, and actually going to be hit for a loss of 1 at the 5.
South Tama's defense has been decent with the run defense, but pass defense, they really have left a lot of receivers just roaming down the field, which wouldn't surprise me if we saw a quick slant or something right here to get in the end zone.
So it's going to be 2nd and goal now from the South Tama 5-yard line. Oskaloosa looking to go for another score here after the interception last possession. Motion from the right side, the jet sweep, and they run the sweep. They hand it off to Wyatt Creer. He breaks off the tackler, diving for the goal line. Touchdown, Indians! He got inside the pylon there. We'll watch the replay, hopefully.
Oh, we have a hold.
It's going to get called back. Tyler was holding on the end.
All right, well, here's the run. So Creer broke free there, and then leaps over a tackler and inside the pylon, got into the end zone, but it is going to come back on a hold.
Very athletic play right there by Wyatt Creer. He's done a lot of that in his career in Oski.
Yes, he has.
It's great to see seniors playing well in their last game. They've done so much for this team, and we're going to lose a lot of playmakers. That's for sure. This senior class has been a special one, to say the least.
So wipe out the touchdown, moves it back to the 19-yard line of South Tama, where it's 2nd and goal from the 19. Will Schultz looking to throw, wide open, middle of the field. He hits Tyler Miller. Miller makes a cut at the 10 and is out of bounds at the 6-yard line. That's 13 yards. Will Schultz to Tyler Miller.
A little jump pass right there from Will. Get it right over the offensive line, right into Tyler's hands.
So Will still has not thrown an incompletion other than the interception.
Yeah, that's right. Every ball is winning someone's hands.
3rd and goal from the 5 now for Oskaloosa. 2 receivers to each side. Shotgun for Schultz. Miller in the backfield. Again, 2 receivers split to each side. Will Schultz looking to throw. He lets it go. It is caught by Cale Holmberg. Holmberg reaching out for the goal line. The ball comes loose. No sign, no signal yet.
He reached for the pylon. He was definitely down, and he looks like he's at the inches-yard line.
Yeah, he's inside the 1-inch line. Just shy. I mean, you could breathe and put that ball in the end zone.
That's where not being out of the shotgun kind of doesn't really benefit you here, because a quarterback sneak could be an option, but with the shotgun, we're going to have to hand the ball off or do something from 4 yards deep.
2nd catch of the game for Cale Holmberg. He had a touchdown and then just missed that one. 4 yards. And here is Wyatt Creer straight ahead for the senior touchdown. Wyatt Creer, 1 yard officially.
Great to see that. It looked like a trap play right there. Perfectly executed, big hole, and he ran right through it and got into the end zone.
So Wyatt Creer adds his name to the score chart tonight for Oskaloosa. His 3rd touchdown of the year.
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have more. He's really, really good at making plays.
And now the PAT kick again by Aaron Blom.
Wouldn't be surprised if this went straight down the middle right here from Aaron.
And that's exactly the case. So it is good. Blom is 4 for 4 on PATs. And Oskaloosa is out to a 28-0 lead over South Tama with 4:26 to go in the first half. You're watching Oskaloosa Indians football on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Will this be the last time we see Oskaloosa? We'll have to wait and see. They're doing what they need to do. Now we need everything else to go our way to find out late tonight if we make the Class 3A playoff field. And looks like Independence is now leading Decorah 14-7 on the latest score update we just saw. That's when we need Independence to win. DCG leading Carroll 6-0 in the second quarter. That's another one. We need DCG to win. So far, things are working in our favor. And everything's where we need it to be right now.
I think Jenkins has told the players during the week, as I've heard from some of them, that they just need to do their part.
Yep.
You know, they've had a great season, and they just have to do their part, win this game, and just hope everything else lines up.
All right, so the kickoff coming here from Blom with 4:26 to go in the first half. 28-0 Oskaloosa. Will Schultz, a touchdown pass to Cale Holmberg. Tyler Miller, a 14-yard run. Will Schultz, a 7-yard run. And Wyatt Creer, a 1-yard run here in this first half for Oski.
Let's see if we can get another good kick coverage. We haven't allowed their dangerous returners any yards tonight.
Blom sends this one. Caught just inside the 5-yard line. Returnable by South Tama. And nice open field tackle made right at the 20-yard line there by Isaac Schultz, actually, on the tackle.
I'm not even sure they've got past the 25 tonight. We've had great kick coverage. That's also props to Aaron Blom for putting the ball right on the goal line every time. Or out of the back of the end zone even.
Yeah, so they made it just across the 20. So it's 1st and 10 South Tama. 4:20 to go in the first half. 28-0 Oskaloosa leads.
They don't have the full backfield like they've had the last couple possessions.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Snap to the quarterback, fakes the handoff, and Noah Van Veldhuizen says hello and just wraps him up, bear hugs him down at the 10, just shy of the 10. They're going to say about the 12. 8-yard loss. Look at that. Noah Van Veldhuizen.
He really introduced himself right there. He just said hi, gave him a big hug.
Hello, I'm Noah. I'm a senior, and this is my last home game.
Oh, man. He saw that coming from 3 miles away even. Wow.
So about an 8-yard loss on the sack by Noah. Makes it 2nd down and 18. Right between the 12 and 13-yard line. 3:40 to go in the half. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Shotgun for South Tama. Motion in the backfield. They hand it off left side. He's across the 15, fighting to get up to the 20. That's a nice hard run. 7-yard gain by Vest.
And another 3rd and distance for South Tama. We've seen that all night.
So one good thing about South Tama future-wise, they've had some rough years here as of late, but their skill players, their quarterback, their running back, their leading receiver, they're all juniors, so they're back next year. And as we saw, the freshman team had a lot of talent. They put up some big points on Oskaloosa and got the win in the freshman game.
Definitely some building blocks for this program. And, like you were talking about earlier, it's great for these players to stick it out and keep playing.
I heard the South Tama freshmen beat Pella freshmen earlier this year, too, is what I heard. Timeout Oskaloosa, or timeout South Tama, rather. They're facing a 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 from their own 20-yard line. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back in 30 seconds here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonder Lunch. Shop the latest trends at Maurice's. Find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier. Or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central Mall.
We'll just listen to your teeth chatter down there. That can be entertainment. All right, we're back in the Wood Iron Grill press box here at Community Stadium with OVP student Joe Glasgow. I'm Jamie Brockman. Thanks for joining us. On the sidelines, OVP students Charlie North down there, and also
Tucker DeYoung.
Tucker DeYoung, thank you. Third and long, South Tama. Ooh, they're going to be near a first down, bursting across the 30.
Decisions. Do they go for the short fourth?
If I'm South Tama, I almost got to go for it, don't you?
I think so. I mean,
yeah, no question.
Yeah, 2:40 and counting to go in the half. You're down 28-0. So, plus side is you get a little something positive if you can get the first down here. But bad side is if you don't get it, Oskaloosa has a very short field to work with and a couple of minutes to do it. Fourth and short for South Tama from their own 30-yard line. Oskaloosa's bringing everybody into the box. They run it straight ahead, trying to push the pile. I don't think they got it. Oskaloosa met them at the line and pushed them back. This is going to be really close.
Looks like a very generous spot.
I agree.
Very generous spot.
Oh, they're going to give them the first down. You know what? Any other game I might complain, but I won't. No need. Doesn't hurt anything, but I did think Oskaloosa had them stopped there at the line.
Yeah, the direct snap. I guess earlier it wasn't a blown play. I think that might be a play in their playbook. And I'd like to mention also that 35 points in the second half is a running clock for Oskaloosa, so I would not be surprised to see that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, now that will not take effect until the second half, regardless of what the score is in the first half. But yeah, once you're up 35 points or more in the second half, it goes to a running clock. Oh, and the ball is loose on the snap. South Tama is going to go back and jump on it for a huge loss at the 16-yard line. That's going to go for a loss of 15 on a bad snap. The South Tama jumps on back at the 16-yard line.
I saw Leland Evans in pursuit of that ball, and if he would have got it, that would have been his 5th fumble recovery, which is crazy to even think about. He even had 3 in one game once.
Yes, he did this year, and he's got a nose for that football for sure. Evans, he's got 22 and a half tackles entering this game, 1 interception, 4 fumble recoveries.
Yeah, he's a ball hawk for sure.
Great junior year for him. So second down and long, and they throw the slant pass straight across the line of scrimmage, and it's caught, and it goes nowhere. In fact, lost a yard as he got to the near sideline at the 16-yard line, actually lost 1 yard.
Mason Ford, if I do believe he was last week's black shirt for their defense, which that is presented to the best performing player on the defense. And I know quite a few players have got it already, like Cody, Leland, and then Mason, and Kenny's definitely got it, and it's definitely a huge honor, and they have all talked about how big of an honor it is to be recognized for that.
Third and forever for South Tama, 3rd and 28 from their own 16-yard line, and they're going to run the football. And flags fly from the back judge. He got hit at the 18-yard line. He gained 2. So it's going to be 4th and about 26, but there is, isn't there a flag on the field?
Yep, that's a holding. Usually if you see a flag in the backfield like that, it's almost always a holding.
So now what do you do? I mean, you got to punt it now, don't you?
Yeah, I think they definitely declined this penalty. No way they.
Holding against South Tama, it is declined. But yeah, so South Tama is facing now about a 4th and 26, and line of scrimmage is their own 16-yard line. So they are bringing the punt team on here. 43 seconds to go in the first half. Oski, by the way, still has all of our timeouts. Or no, we got 2.
Yeah, because we used 1 with that first play, and we just took another one right there.
All right, so Oski using 1 more timeout here, which will leave us with 1 timeout remaining, and we'll get the football back. About 43 seconds remaining in the half here when they snap it for this punt. So Oski will have probably about 35 seconds or so to take a couple shots at the end zone before halftime. So we'll take a quick timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the punt here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. we make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
All right, South Tama facing 4th and 26 from their own 17-yard line is the line of scrimmage.
And we do have another score update. Washington, we haven't even had an update from this game. It's 22-21. Washington is beating Mount Pleasant right now.
Wow, that's a close one. We need Washington to win that.
They got the 1-point lead right now. That's all you need.
So Oski will once again get good field position here as he's going to punt this from his own 10-yard line. Tyler Miller catches it on the run. 40, big hole for Miller. 30, 25, and going to be tackled, jumped on his back there and took him down to the turf about the 23-yard line.
And we are already in striking distance for this offense, and even our kicker, Aaron Blum, can definitely put one through the uprights from this far away.
Absolutely. It'd be a 40-yard field goal if we don't gain any more yards. So 31 seconds remain in the half. Oskaloosa will get the football back. 1st and 10. Another great, very short field starting at the South Tama 23-yard line. Well, wait a minute. What are they calling here, Charlie?
I believe that was either a holding or a block in the back.
Yeah, they called it a hold, I guess, on the return. So instead of being at South Tama 23, it moves it all the way back. It goes from the spot. It moves it back to midfield. So that changes things.
I think we're just out of field goal range now, sadly.
Yeah, it'd be 67. I mean, Blom's good, but come on. 67 yards?
Maybe the win that we had last week. I don't know. Who knows?
All right, we're going to see a couple shots of the end zone here. 3 receivers right, 1 left. 1st and 10, Oski at midfield. Will Schultz drops back to pass, surveying the field. Now he throws over to the right side. It is intercepted by South Tama. They got a lot of running room to midfield and out of bounds inside Oski territory at the 48-yard line. Second interception of the half thrown by Schultz. And South Tama takes it back with 20 seconds remaining in the half.
We went aggressive at the end of the half to try to possibly get that running clock to start the second half. And it was just a little underthrown. Isaac tried to come back for it, but it looked like he slipped a little bit.
Second turnover of the half for Oskaloosa. Both interceptions. South Tama takes over just across midfield at the Oski 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Oski leading 28-0. And should be the final play of the half, I imagine. We'll see. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Shotgun for the quarterback. He has good time. He throws, and in a double coverage, it is incomplete on the far side of the field.
Beautiful coverage right there on the outside. You can see the face guard that he had right there. Just put your hands up and make sure that be a target. I think the ball might even hit him in the back.
That's Mason Ford over there on the coverage, I believe.
I think that might have been Sullivan on that side.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Then Leland Evans came over on the safety help.
So 9 seconds remain. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass, so 9 seconds remain in the half. 2nd and 10, South Tama from the Oskaloosa 49-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 left.
I think we're definitely going to see another deep pass right here.
Should be the final play of the half. Here comes the house. Oskaloosa sending everybody. They get through the line. Now they're chasing the quarterback. He's scrambling, rolling right, throws on the run, coming back and making the catch. South Tama does at the 41-yard line of Oskaloosa, but he did not get out of bounds, and that will be the final play of the first half. So a good first half by Oskaloosa as the Indians head to the locker room with a 28-0 healthy lead here over South Tama. 28-0 South Tama leading over Oskaloosa as we go to halftime. Coming up, we're going to see Dance Dynamics performance here in a moment, followed by the final home performance by the Oskaloosa Marching Indians, and you'll be able to watch that in full right here. Let's go down to the sideline. Charlie North, I think, is with Coach Jenkins. Not yet?
Yeah, we got him.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, good half from you guys. How do you guys keep that going into the second half?
Well, it's senior night, and these guys have been playing sports ever since they were born together, so it's pretty special, and I really want them to live in the moment and enjoy this time together. And if they get pulled out because we're up, we're going to play other guys, and they need to cheer on their team and just enjoy this night the most that they can, soak it all up.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, thank you very much. That is Charlie North, OVP student down on the Oskaloosa sideline with our wireless mic. again, it's 28-0, Oskaloosa leading South Tama here at halftime. And do you why don't you look at some scores real quick here, Joe? And as you pull those up, I'll give a real quick RE/MAX recap here as we watch dance dynamics on the field and get ready for the Oskaloosa Marching Indians performance. So just recapping the first half, Oskaloosa leading at 28-0 here at the break. Scores, 9:46 to go in the first quarter. Will Schultz connects with Cale Holmberg from 24 yards out, and Oskaloosa led 7-0. Oski intercepted a pass on the opening possession for South Tama, and that led to that 24-yard strike from Schultz to Holmberg. Then with 6:43 to go in the first quarter, Tyler Miller found pay dirt from 14 yards out, and Oskaloosa led 14-0. Two more scores in the second quarter. With 10:05 to go in the first half, Will Schultz scores on a 7-yard run, putting Oski up 21-0. And then Wyatt Career adds his name to the mix on senior night, putting Oski up 28-0 on a 1-yard run. That came with about 4:20 to go in the first half. And that's how we get to our 28-0 score here at halftime. Oskaloosa does have two first-half turnovers, both interceptions thrown by Will Schultz, but no damage done, as South Tama's not been able to do much at all offensively against this defense. So that's a quick check of your RE/MAX recap here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. And before we go to the Marching Indians, Joe, did you find some scores?
Yep, I'm going to be going over all the scores that matter for us to get into the playoffs. We have Decorah versus Independence. Decorah has 7, Independence has 14. And then Carroll versus DCG. Carroll has 0, DCG has 6.
Okay, that's what we need there.
Mount Pleasant is losing 21-22 against Washington.
Need Washington to win there.
And then Pella is up 14-0 versus Grinnell. And we have not had a score update from Carlisle versus Bondurant yet.
All right, thank you very much. And again, North Scott won last night. That's another one we needed. So everything's going in our favor right now. All the teams we need to win are winning or are ahead at this point. And Oskaloosa doing what we need to do, beating South Tama. So we'll just keep our fingers crossed, and we'll enjoy the second half coming up. Should be a big second half for the Indians. We're going to see a lot of subs as well, I think, throughout the second half, possibly a running clock as well. And then after we're done tonight, we sit back and wait until the IHSAA releases the playoff pairings, which will be late tonight or early tomorrow morning into the overnight hours. And we'll see if Oskaloosa is one of the 16, and if so, where they will be headed next Friday. All right, we're going to break here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford, and you're going to enjoy the Oskaloosa Marching Indians one final time from Community Stadium this year. They've had a great year of competition under first-year band director at Oski, Chris Copeland. They're honoring their seniors right now. Prior to their performance, they've got a ton of them. We'll run through those names for you here while we have a second. The band seniors. They are Austin Adams, Trey Jarvis, Savannah Cavan, Connor Marsh, Raya Massey, Jack Dawson, Jensen DeYoung, Tommy Melton, Colton Edwards, Myra Patton, Austin Pettyjohn, Caleb Edwards, Colette Edwards, Gracie Pollock, Grace Richardson, Colin Fiechner, Arissa Friesen, Andrew Scholes, Kenny Satimi, Maddie Hamilton, Mallory Vandermeid, Ethan Herr, Shelby Hawley, Emily Horn, Brett Veenstra, and Isaiah Winiger are the senior members of the Oskaloosa Marching Indians this year. So congratulations to them on a great season. And let's enjoy them one final time here at halftime as Oskaloosa leads 28-0.
Thank you, seniors, for all your support. Tonight's performance is entitled Classic Rock and combines the music of Queen and Rachmaninoff. The show will begin with a combination of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody and Rhapsody on a Theme by Paganini, and will feature Caleb Edwards on electric guitar, Addie Teeter on flute, and Raya Massey on clarinet. The second movement will feature We Are the Champions mashed with Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto No. 2, and will feature Maddie Haynes on flute. The final movement of the show combines the music of Led Zeppelin's Kashmir and Rachmaninoff's symphonic dances. We hope you enjoy this evening's performance. Drum majors Myra Patton and Lee Slocum, is the band ready? Marching Indians, the field is yours for halftime performance. Let's hear it for the Oskaloosa Marching Indians and the class of 2020. The Marching Indians are under the direction of Chris Copeland, Rusty Raymond, and Justin Van Auction. Drumline instructors are Phil Kim and Ryan Renbarger. Color guard instructor is Anna Schaefer. The band is led on the field by drum majors Myra Patton and Lindy Slocum. Last Saturday, the band earned their 48th consecutive Division I rating. Only Oskaloosa and West Des Moines Valley have achieved that high status. Later that night, they competed at the Mid-Iowa Marching Band Championships where they placed fourth. The band students, directors, and staff would like to thank all of our parents and boosters for their continued support. And get to drive a new car. Tomorrow from 9 to 3 o'clock in Crane Ford. Stop by, test drive a car, don't have to buy anything, test drive it, and $20 will be donated to the Student Council for every test drive between 9 and 3. Stop by out, help the boosters, and drive a car.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're going to shoot for being a lifelong patient.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians,
Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill & Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
In Oskaloosa, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Wendell Campbell for your insurance and financial needs.
You're sure to save big at Hy-Vee now that hundreds of items are on low price lockdown and price decline. Lockdown prices won't change unless they are lowered, and any item marked with a red arrow means you will save big. Come get deals on seasonal items already on your list at Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle.
All right, we are back at the Wood Iron Grill press box here at Statesman Community Stadium, getting ready for second half action with Oski leading 28-0. Just talked to Rusty Raymond after the Oskaloosa Marching Indians performance. He's the assistant co-director along with Chris Copeland, and they had a great year. They just picked up last week their 48th consecutive Division I rating at the state competition in Pella. Way to go, Marching Indians. 48 consecutive years Division I rating. That is outstanding. And they had a couple rainouts in competitions this year, 2 or 3 third place finishes. I think they finished 4th at one of their competitions, so it was a great year for the Marching Indians. All right, RE/MAX recap. Here's a look at your first half statistics. Oski leading 28-0 here at the break on this RE/MAX recap. Oski with 10 first downs, South Tama with 3. Oskaloosa with 198 yards in the first half. We had short fields all half to work with, so the yardage numbers don't look that impressive. But 198 yards offense for Oskaloosa, 29 yards offense in the first half for South Tama. Tyler Miller, 10 carries for 75 yards and a touchdown. Will Schultz, 2 carries for 2 yards and a touchdown. Will Schultz is 9 of 12 through the air passing for 122 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Isaac Schultz, 3 catches for 50 yards. Cale Holmberg, 2 catches for 28 yards and a touchdown. Reed Brown has a couple receptions for 24 yards, and Tyler Miller, 1 for 13 yards. Kenny Satimi leading the defense, as well as Noah Van Veldhuizen with 6 tackles each. And Kenny has 1 tackle for loss. Noah has a couple. So does Blake Westerkamp, a big sack in that first half. So that's a quick look at your RE/MAX recap of the first half. All Oskaloosa as they lead at 28-0. Little squib kick picked up by Reed Brown. And Reed Brown just about took that to the house, as you know how fast he is. And he gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line, is where Oski will start 1st and 10 here on their first possession of the second half. All right, scores of interest to Oskaloosa concerning whether or not we get in the postseason or not. What do you got, Joe?
All right, Decorah versus Independence. It is tied at 14 at the half.
We need Decorah. We need Independence to win that game.
Yes, we do. And then Carroll and Dallas Center Grimes. Carroll 0, Dallas Center Grimes 6.
And we need DCG to win that one.
Pella Grinnell, Pella 14, Grinnell 0. And then we have Mount Pleasant is up 28 to 20, or no, Mount Pleasant is now down 28 to 29 versus Washington.
Yeah, there's just no defense in that game. They're scoring like back and forth every possession, it looks like, in that game. But we need Washington to win that one. So
yes, we do.
That's a key one. Pella Grinnell, we'd like Pella to win. If Grinnell wins and everything else goes our way, I think we still get in since we beat Grinnell, but it would be easier if Pella does win that game. So those are some score updates on games of interest to Oskaloosa. 1 yard gain by Tyler Miller there makes it 2nd down and 9, Oski at their own 47-yard line, just shy of midfield. 3 receivers to their right, 1 left. Will Schultz in the shotgun. He's looking to throw. And he throws off his back foot, rolling right. Almost a diving interception made at the 45-yard line, incomplete.
That was intended for Cooper Spry. We're finally getting to see him on the field. That's one of the first of many substitutions coming in the second half.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for Oski at their own 47-yard line. So you've got Reed Brown, Cale Holmberg are split to the left. You've got Cooper Spry.
I believe that's Wyatt out there to the right also.
Yep, Wyatt Creer, Cooper Spry are out to the right. Will Schultz in the shotgun with Tyler Miller in the backfield. Opening possession of the second half. 3rd and 9, Oski from their own 47-yard line. Schultz looking to throw. Bouncing in the pocket, now runs. He's across midfield, 45 down the sideline, 40, 35, back to the middle, 30, makes a man miss, 25, 20, and he's into the red zone, tackled around the 16-yard line. What a run by Will Schultz. That's about 37 yards for Will Schultz right there. He had over 180 yards rushing last week. And look at this great run here by Will Schultz right here as he got to the sideline and then turned it back to the middle of the field. And then initiating the hit himself. I like to see that.
Yeah, he could have went right, left. I think he just chose right over the top of him. That's an interesting choice, but he made it work. We'll see what we can do in the red zone here to hopefully punch in another touchdown and maybe get that running clock going already in the second half.
So the ball is actually at the 10-yard line. So it is deep into the Eye Care Partners red zone. Again, stop and see Dr. Jim Ellis and his staff for all you and your family's eye care needs. Eye Care Partners, Penn Central Mall, downtown Oskaloosa. Oski's been living in the red zone today. 1st and goal from the South Tama 10-yard line. Will Schultz looking to throw. He does, almost intercepted, looking to Cooper Spry again. And Cooper was cutting left and Will threw it right. It was open for interception, but South Tama thankfully didn't come up with it.
Yeah, Cooper Spry looking for his second touchdown. Just throwing a little bit behind him. Coach Jenkins did say that Cooper Spry has the best hands on the team.
Saw it last week.
Yeah.
2nd and goal, Oski from the 10. 2 receivers to each side. Shotgun for Schultz, Miller in the backfield. Reed Brown and Cale Holmberg wide left. Creer and Spry wide right. Schultz looking to throw again. He throws it in the backfield to Tyler Miller. Going to let Tyler Miller use his speed. 10, 5, lowers his head, fighting for the goal line. He's going to be just shy of it at about the 1 for Tyler Miller. So it's going to set up a 3rd and goal from inside the 1-yard line here.
Yeah, it's the second time we've been in that inches yard range with Cale Holmberg's attempt earlier, just short. So Tyler going out of bounds right there.
All kinds of options here. I'm going to say that was lateral. Yep. So that'd be for rushing instead of passing there on the stats. So all kinds of options here. Full house backfield. They snap it to Will Schultz. He's going to take it himself. Follow blockers in. Touchdown, Indians. 1 yard, Will Schultz. 2nd touchdown of the game running for Will Schultz.
Great blocking, great execution right there. Just a good overall play to get the Indians up 34-0.
Yep, Will Schultz just chose who he wanted to follow there and walked into the end zone. So with 9:51 to go in the 3rd quarter, Aaron Blom will attempt the PAT. That will put Oskaloosa up 35-0 and will initiate the running clock until South Tama can cut into the lead. So Blom looking to go 5 for 5 on PATs. He does. It is good. And Oski stretches that lead to 35-0. 9:51 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Running clock will be in force when we come back. You're watching Oskaloosa football here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery for all your outdoor needs. Stam Garden Center will have a fresh supply of a wide variety of fall annuals, perennials, shrubs, and trees to fit any budget. Autumn Acres will be open Saturday, September 21st, and be open each Friday evening and Saturday through October 26th. Autumn Acres has family fun for everyone, so stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery and experience autumn.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
We're back in the Wood Iron Grill press box here at Community Stadium in Oskaloosa with Joe Glasgow, OVP student. I'm Jamie Brockman. Charlie North and Tucker DeYoung are down on the Indian sideline. And Blom kicks that one into the end zone for another touchback. South Tama will start 1st and 10 at their own 20. So we do have the running clock going now with a 35-point margin until South Tama can cut it under 35 points. 35-0 Oskaloosa. 2 receivers right, 1 left. I don't think there's been a game this year South Tama has not had a running clock against him in the second half. Nice run there, and he's still going. He's across the 40 and shoved out of bounds to the 43-yard line. That's a 23-yard run right there.
Yeah, a little bit of life coming out of South Tama. We haven't seen a big play like, I think we maybe only seen one play over 20 yards before that one.
Yeah, they only had 29 or 28 yards total in the first half.
Yeah.
About equaled it right there.
They only average about 1.1 yards per play in the first half, which is a true testament of how good this defense is playing right now.
Peyton Vest, the leading rusher, was the one that got that 24-yard run. 1st and 10, South Tama. Now from their own 44-yard line, they run motion, they fake the jet sweep, they give it to Vest, coming through the middle, puts his hand down and stays on his feet, gets a couple extra yards across midfield into Oski territory. Nice hard run by Vest there. He's had a couple good runs. Picks up 8 there. It's going to be a 2nd down and 2. I do see Quan Lewis is out there on the defensive line now for Oskaloosa. He wears number 17. He's another senior. So Quan Lewis getting some PT on the front line defense for Oskaloosa.
He's not the biggest D lineman, but man, he's an aggressive player, and his ability to get in the backfield is very good.
2nd down and 2, South Tama from the Oskaloosa 48-yard line. 3 receivers, trips to the left, 1 right, and I believe that was a direct snap again to Vest. And he moved the pile to the 45-yard line, then a big stand-up before they pushed back. So he did get the 1st down, just enough. And it's going to be 1st and 10, South Tama, moving the chains now at the Oskaloosa 45-yard line with 8:10 to go in this 3rd quarter. Again, the running clock now in force with Oski leading 35-0.
They look to be engineering some kind of drive here. We haven't seen any of that all game.
2 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown for Will Schultz tonight. Rushing touchdown for Tyler Miller, and also a rushing touchdown for Wyatt Creer in this game. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Snap to the quarterback. Here comes the pressure. He throws. Oh, he was there. That was open, but he overthrew it a couple of yards, incomplete. If he caught that, that could have been 6 for South Tama.
He kind of threw that off his back foot. You could see the pressure coming quick. I think he had time to step up and throw it, but threw it off his back foot, and you could see the accuracy really showed right there.
Gavin Jimenez was the intended receiver.
And all the scores are the same as they were last time I reported. No scoring changes yet. A lot of the games just got into halftime. 2 in the backfield right here for South Tama.
2nd down and 10. And they throw the lateral pass into the backfield there on the swing pass. Caught by Vest, and he's across the 45 to the 43. It's just a 2-yard gain, where it's going to be a 3rd down and 8. Couple notes, Oskaloosa volleyball, their season came to an end on Wednesday night, unfortunately, in the opening round of the Class 4A regional tournament. And they lost 3-2 in a thrilling 5-set match against Carlisle. Great year, though, for Oskaloosa volleyball, 18-12 final record, and co Little Hawkeye Conference champions. And they lose 7 seniors. You can now see the video of Wednesday night's volleyball match with Carlisle in full on demand on the Indians Network. Just go to indiansnetwork.tv and then click on demand and select the Oskaloosa Carlisle volleyball. Snap to the quarterback in the shotgun, throws a screen pass up the middle, almost intercepted, incomplete at the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down for South Tama. So yeah, you can watch that in full on demand right now on the Indians Network at indiansnetwork.tv. Also, we've been busy this week with See It Again highlights with Oskaloosa Vision Center. Highlights from last week's Oskaloosa football win. Highlights from Wednesday night's volleyball match are now available as well. See It Again with Oskaloosa Vision Center. And you can get those on Oskaloosa News or MCG Facebook page. 4th and 8, South Tama going for it from the Oskaloosa 43, throws up the middle, it is wide open, caught, breaks free, 20, 15, 10, going to the end zone, touchdown South Tama, 43 yards on the pass play right up the middle. It was wide open, Joe, and then a great catch after the run.
Yeah, South Tama with a little bit of life here in the second half. They might, I don't think a comeback's really possible at this point, but you're just playing for pride right now.
And it does take the running clock away, at least for now, with Charlie North. I know you're a big fan of down there. You and Tucker DeYoung on the sidelines like to see that clock stop, don't you?
Release the hold. Martinez to attempt
I'm not sure if he heard us there.
Yeah, they're working on some things.
Sorry, we had a little bit of technical difficulty down here.
That's all right. I was just saying how much you like that the running clock now isn't going to be enforced for a while.
Yeah.
You get to be down there on that sideline longer, right?
A little bit unfortunate. We're going to have to stay out here in the cold a little bit longer.
Oh, they like it.
All right, well, the PAT kick is good by South Tama, so the Trojans strike on a 43-yard touchdown pass and great run after the catch. Oski leads now 35-7 with 5:24 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break. Back in 1 minute with the kickoff on the Indians Network.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James' passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
All right, we are back here at Statesman Community Stadium in Oskaloosa. South Tama scores on a 43-yard touchdown. Now they squib kick it down the field, and it's going to be picked up by Will Schultz, and he'll return it across the field right to the 20-yard line.
There was a bit of a miscommunication right there. It was kind of kicked in Reed Brown's direction, and he thought he was going to leave it for Will, and Will was running up, and ended up Will had to run back and grab it.
So the running clock is now not in force as South Tama found the end zone to cut it to a 28-point lead. So it's 35-7 Oskaloosa, 5:17 to go, third quarter. Indians start this drive 1st and 10 at our own 20. That touchdown reception was Gavin Jimenez on the 43-yard pass play. Again, a great run after the catch.
Yeah, he ducked under a defender and ended up making his way into the end zone.
Two receivers to the right, none to the left. Miller and Holmberg are in the backfield. They hand it off to Miller up the middle. Now he bounces it to the outside, 30, 35, 40, and makes a stiff arm out of bounds to the 42-yard line. 22 yards for T. Miller there. First down, Oski.
His lightning quick cuts got him to the outside right there. He completely reversed the field to make it to the outside on the left side of the field.
So that moves the chains. First down, Oski.
They go quick once again.
They're on 42-yard line. Schultz fakes it, then throws it to Creer. Creer makes a great spin at the 45-yard line off of one tackle, and he picks up 3 more on that spin to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain. Schultz to Creer. A couple other score updates here quick. Sigourney trails Mediapolis 21-0. That's a game for a district championship, by the way, for Sigourney. They're trailing 21-0 to Mediapolis. Mount Pleasant is hanging with Washington 29-28 in a shootout there that is not featuring a whole lot of defense tonight. And we need Washington to win that game. And right now, it's anybody's game in that one.
Yeah, that's going to be a close one to the end. We'll definitely be keeping you guys up to date and watching that one for the rest of the night.
And then last I knew, Independence was still leading Decorah in a close one.
I have a 14-14 score on that.
So they're tied. Is that halftime?
Yeah, I believe it is. I believe it's the start of the third quarter. That's what this app says.
Okay. There's a pitch to Miller, and then Miller, it was designed to go outside. He tried to bounce it back to the middle, and he's going to be swarmed at the 46-yard line. Picked up 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. 2 receivers to each side. Schultz in the shotgun, Miller in the backfield. 3:50 and counting to go in the third quarter. 35-7, Oski with the lead. Snap back to Schultz. Now he throws it in the flat to Holmberg on the left side. Holmberg does a good job to catch that football and then take off forward across midfield to the 45. Football did come out, but he was down well before he lost the football.
South Tama coming out with a little bit of energy and excitement here in the second half. they're kind of slowing down the Oskaloosa offense, and they, like we saw, got on the board. Must have been a good halftime speech.
First down, Oskaloosa now at the 45 of South Tama. 2 receivers each side once again. Shotgun again for Will Schultz. Miller to his right. 3:15 to go, third quarter. Schultz on the option, pitches it last second to Miller. Miller puts the brakes on, spins, tries to reverse field, but South Tama drives him all the way back to the 40-yard line of South Tama.
Number 34 came absolutely screaming into the backfield.
That's a huge loss. That's about a 15-yard loss right there.
Yeah, you don't usually see that.
No.
Unless there's a fumble or something of the sort.
So Miller was going right on that one, and it shut down, and he put the brakes on immediately, spun, tried to come back to the near side, and South Tama had none of that. So they actually said he was down at the 41. It's a loss of 14 yards, and it's going to be second down and 24, Oski, from their own 41-yard line. 2:40 to go, third quarter. Oski 35, South Tama 7. 2 receivers right, 1 left. And here is the fake pitch to Miller. Schultz keeps it himself, and he'll get to the 45-yard line, gain 4. It's going to be third and long, 3rd and 20.
Yeah, South Tama, like I said, is definitely playing a lot better in the second half. Big adjustments made.
Well, they are, but this is where Oskaloosa needs to dig in. I mean,
I agree.
You know, you need to get back to that running clock. You need to do what you're supposed to do. Put South Tama away here. Not that we're in danger of losing this football game or anything, but I would like to see more fire right now.
Especially with the playoffs looming.
Will Schultz looking to throw. Now he steps up the pocket, runs 45, 50, 45 still on his feet, and he's going to be tackled around the 42-yard line. So he picks up about 14 yards, but it's going to be about 6 shy of a first down. So it's going to be 4th down and 6 for the Indians. Now the line of scrimmage is the 42-yard line. It would be a 59-yard field goal from here if they elect to bring out Aaron Blom. And I think they might be possibly looking at that here, Joe, maybe?
Maybe. There's no wind to help them out tonight. So, yeah, it looks like they're just going to go for it.
Yep, they're going to go for it.
Kind of would like to see the field goal, but hopefully we can settle for 6.
2 receivers to each side. Schultz in the shotgun again. Miller to his right. Snap to Schultz. He's looking to throw. Pump fakes. Now he throws, and it is caught. First down and more across the 25 and to the 22-yard line. Is that Holmberg again? It is.
Oh, I believe that was Wyatt.
Oh, that was Wyatt Career. I'm sorry.
That was right in the breadbasket right there. You can't ask for a better throw. He dropped it right into where he needed to.
Beautiful zip throw there by Will.
We've definitely seen that from Will this year. His ability to make accurate passes definitely is there, and I can't wait to watch him the next couple of years.
Yeah, he's gonna develop into something big. That's for sure.
Yeah, he'll be. I could definitely see him being one of the best quarterbacks in the state by the end of his senior year.
1st and 10, Oskaloosa just outside the red zone at the 22-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Hand off to Miller, bouncing it to the outside, now trying to get back toward the middle of the field, and he's going to be wrapped up just across the 20. Nose of the football is just into the red zone at the 19-yard line. So again, Oski can see that end zone clearly, and you and your entire family can see everything clearly with the help of Dr. Jim Else and his great staff at Eye Care Partners, Penn Central Mall, downtown Oskaloosa.
And we'll walk this one to the sideline as that is the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that was a fast 3rd quarter.
Yes, it was.
So 3 quarters are in the books here in week 9. Oskaloosa holds a 35-7 lead over South Tama. Both teams found the end zone there in that 3rd quarter. Will Schultz scoring on a 1-yard run for Oskaloosa, and then a 43-yard strike through the air by South Tama gets them on the board. And we're through 3 quarters. It is 35-7. Oskaloosa leading South Tama, and Independence now going ahead of Decorah 21-14. So Independence back in front of that football game. That's one we're watching very close tonight. That has a lot of impact on whether or not Oskaloosa will be selected for the playoffs in 3A. We'll take a break. We'll be back with a kickoff in 30 seconds right here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals, to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
back at Statesman Community Stadium as we move into the fourth quarter. Oskaloosa 35, South Tama 7 here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. With Joe Glasgow, OVP student, I'm Jamie Brockman. In the Wood Iron Grill press box, down on the sideline, Tucker DeYoung handling things now as Charlie North has went over to try to find some body heat in the student section. Yeah, Oskaloosa keeps it on the ground. Will Schultz, he was met at the line of scrimmage and then driven back and hit hard at the end of that play. But they're going to say forward momentum got him basically right back to the line of scrimmage. So forward progress puts him at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 2nd and 10. Yep, 2nd and 10. Right at the 20-yard line in the Eye Care Partners red zone. 3rd down, 9 for Oskaloosa.
We haven't had a lot of down distances from 9 yards out, so I'd like to see what we're going to do here.
Brian Holmberger wide to the right. Snap to Schultz. He's looking to the left, and he throws, looking to Reed Brown. It's incomplete at the 8-yard line.
I believe we're finally going to see our first field goal of the game. Yeah, Aaron runs out there.
All right, so here comes the senior kicker, Aaron Blom, who will continue his playing days at the University of Iowa next year. It's going to be a 37-yard field goal attempt here for Aaron Blom. Just a little pooch kick for Blom.
I'm excited to see what he can do at Iowa. It's a great opportunity for him. I'm happy for him.
Yes. All right, 37-yard field goal attempt for Aaron Blom on the season. Blom has only missed 1 field goal all year, I believe. And this kick is up, and it is good. 37-yard field goal by Aaron Blom. He goes now 6 for 7 on the year from field goal, and that one again a 37-yard strike for Aaron Blom. So Oski goes up now 38-7 on the Blom field goal. 11:07 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back with kickoff in 1 minute on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James Passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
We are back at Statesman Community Stadium. Kickoff by Oskaloosa. Returned by South Tama, and that pile just kept moving forward across the 30. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 34-yard line.
We have
South Tama.
We have some more scoring updates. These are fan submitted, so they're unofficial, but Carroll is losing 0-14 to Dallas Center Grimes, which is very good for us. Independence is up 21-14 against Decorah, which is also good, and Washington is up 36-28 against Mount Pleasant,
which is also good.
Yep, all good, and Pella is still up 14-0.
All right, everything is working the way we need it to right now, at least the way that we have it figured out. Here's a pass in the flats, and it's complete. And then he fell down right at the line of scrimmage. He had some green in front of him there.
Looked like he was looking for a flag as Cody ran into him late in the play, but officials keep the laundry in their pocket right there.
Lost about a half a yard, actually, so just shy of the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 11. And line of scrimmage is the 33-yard line of South Tama. 10:25 to go in this football game. Oski 38, South Tama 7. Flags fly here before the ball is snapped. What's going on?
Looks like an official timeout, possibly. Yep.
All right. So now back in action. And they fake the jet sweep. They try to run it right up the middle. Oskaloosa says, Noah Van Veldhuizen getting up from that pile, and I think Kenny Satimi might have been in on it too.
Yep, unfooled right there with the fake jet sweep. They ran that quite a few times tonight. They've only handed off, I think, one time.
Ethan Voss just came out of the off the field there for Oski, I noticed. A junior, 5'10 junior.
Yeah, he's a big dude also. You're going to see a lot of him next year.
3rd down and 15, South Tama from their own 29-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 left. Hand off to Voss. Oh, double pitch. They hand it off again, then pitch it back to the quarterback. He's rolling to the near side of the field, tucks it up and runs, 30, 35. And that's where he's going to be stopped. About a 6-yard gain at the 35-yard line. Got him back right around the original line of scrimmage. And it's going to be 4th, about 10 here for South Tama.
Good job by the secondary not to get fooled by that trick play. And Hunter Brown was chasing him down all the way across the field. He is scary fast for a defensive lineman.
Coach Jenkins said in the pregame, that was something he talked about, was how they were expecting some trickery from South Tama tonight. They have nothing to lose. Might as well pull some things out of your sleeve or your hat. We've seen a couple of trick-type plays tonight.
I believe we saw that from BYU versus Boise State this week. They ran about 6 or 7 trick plays and ended up pulling an upset.
Keaton Flaherty is warming up on the Oskaloosa sideline, by the way, so we may see the sophomore under center at the next offensive possession. It certainly looks that way. I think we're going to have a timeout.
We're going to see some future Indians make an impact, which is great to see. Really great to see.
We got a timeout on the field. It was taken by South Tama. Oski leading 38-7. So we'll take a quick timeout also. We'll be right back, 30 seconds right here on the Indians Network.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
All right, we are back. 9:18 to go in the football game. 38-7 Oskaloosa. Commanding lead here over South Tama. Receivers split to each side for the Trojans on 4th and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Nope, they're going to punt. Oh, no, they were thinking fake. We'll take that. Holy cow. I can't believe they even thought about that. A fake punt when you haven't moved the ball all night long from your own 34-yard line. They snap it back to the punter around the 20-yard line. And it just, it went nowhere. And Oskaloosa wasn't fooled, and they tackle him around the 25.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the play call there. I think they'd have been better off just going for it straight up.
So now Oskaloosa with a very short field on this one. 1st and 10, and they're going to spot it just outside the 25 at the 26. Looking at the players coming out to the field, I do see a couple new ones. We've got Flaherty in at quarterback, Keaton Flaherty. I see number 33 out there, Landon Hunnelt. And
I believe that's Daryl Fain back there, running back, number 21.
Yep. So a few subs coming in. Keaton Flaherty hands it off. And that is number 33. That is Landon Hunnelt. He is a sophomore.
He's a hard-nosed runner, I'll tell you that. He's a competitive player, very competitive player.
So you've got Flaherty in now at quarterback. Daryl Fain and Landon Hunnelt are the running backs. Creer and Spry are wide to the left.
And also David Nelson at the bottom of your screen. He's a long, lanky receiver.
Here's a snap to Flaherty. Hands it off. Straight ahead. It's about the 23. Gained 3 yards late. Flag comes from behind the play. That was Daryl Fain carrying the football. Gain of about 3, but then a flag coming out from behind the play. It's a face mask against South Tama. So that'll move the football into the red zone once again. So it's going to come at the end of the play. It's just a 5-yard face mask walk-off. So it's going to move it to the 18-yard line. Not quite a first down.
Yeah, 3rd and short here for the Indians. I wonder if they're going to test out Keaton's arm right here. we know he can throw the ball.
So it's going to be 3rd and 1 for Oskaloosa. Spry and Creer are wide to the right.
A little miscommunication possibly, maybe a change of play.
It's actually 2nd and short, not 3rd. My apology. Play clock is down to 3 seconds. They snap it right as the clock goes from 1 to 0. Keaton Flaherty keeping it himself, drug down from behind at about the 17. Just a short gain there, not quite enough for the first down. So now it will be 3rd and inches for Oskaloosa. 3rd and inches at the South Tama 17-yard line. Again, working inside the Eye Care Partners red zone. 38-7, Oski leads at 7:38 and counting to go in the football game. 2 receivers each side. Shotgun for Flaherty on 3rd and inches. And he hands it off. Designed to go up the middle, tried to bounce it to the left, turns it back to the middle and angling to the right. And he's going to get the first down as he gets to the 15-yard line. That was Daryl Fain. Tried 3 different lanes right there, Joe, and finally found just enough for the first down.
Yeah, he cut back into the middle, and I also know Daryl pretty well. He is another hard-nosed runner. He's quick. He can make cuts on ice. You know, he plans hard and he gets to where he needs to and he hits the holes.
First down, Oskaloosa. 1st and 10 from the South Tama 15, again inside that Eye Care Partners red zone. 2 receivers to each side. Flaherty in the shotgun. That's Keaton Flaherty. Cousin. Throw up. Oh, look at that! Oh, almost touchdown number 2 for Cooper Spry, but it slips out of his hands in the end zone.
I believe that was Landon Huneholt, actually.
Was it?
Yep. Oh, Landon almost had it.
Yeah, you're right. Number 33, my apologies. Landon Huneholt. And, boy, that was a good throw by Keaton Flaherty.
Yeah, I'd like to see a lot more of that in the future. I don't know about you.
2 receivers each side. 2nd and 10, Oski from the South Tama 15-yard line.
They've been going with hard counts here. I'm not sure if that's an attempt to draw Tama off sides or if they just have some late play call changes.
Well, he gives 1 hard count, then they stand and turn and look to the sideline to see if there's any adjustment to the play call. Flaherty's looking to throw, and he throws it up the middle, and they go right back to that same play. That is Hunold again, and this time he holds on. Touchdown, Indians. How about the sophomore to sophomore? Landon Hunold on the reception for the touchdown from Keaton Flaherty. Flaherty's first varsity touchdown, Hunold's first varsity touchdown.
Landon did tell me earlier in school today that he was planning on scoring a touchdown. And there he goes. He comes through with it. And beautiful pass by Keaton Flaherty right there.
What was it? What was the line of scrimmage there?
I believe it was about the 12, possibly. I'm not sure.
And the PAT kick is up. Good by Blom. So Blom stays perfect on the night. He's got a field goal and 6 PATs. And Oskaloosa goes back on top 45-7. That will reinitiate the running clock now with 6:39 to go in the football game. All Indians in this one. You're watching Oskaloosa football on the Indians Network presented by Craig Ford. We'll be back with the kick in 1 minute.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James Passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
Well, it's a successful senior night as expected for Oskaloosa as the Indians roll at 45-7 they lead over South Tama. And now that running clock back and forth with Oskaloosa leading by 38. So the rest of this game, if South Tama doesn't score, going to go very, very quickly.
Here's some scores of interest. BCG is leading Carroll.
We're seeing a little bit of changes on the defense as well. I see Zach Beebe out there. I see Dalton Ames. I see Hunter Brown in again. A lot of changes on this defensive front and the secondary.
All right, South Tama rolling right, still rolling. Now he throws, and it's incomplete. He had a man at the 30, but he threw it straight into the turf. Incomplete. All right, here comes the replay of that last touchdown to Hunnell. Same play that he just let slip through his hands the play before, and they go right back to him. And I like the chance they gave him another shot, and he came through.
Yeah, he's pretty sure-handed. I'm surprised he dropped that first one, but I'm really happy for him that he came through and caught that second one. Great to see him get his first varsity touchdown. Yeah, he did tell us in class. He told me, yeah, I'm catching one for sure.
Second down and 10, South Tama from their own 24-yard line. Quarterback wants to throw. He's under pressure. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped. 15-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 9. And we've got a lot of new numbers out there on the field.
That is number 65, Hunter Brown.
Hunter Brown.
Yeah, we saw a lot of him last year. He had a concussion and missed a couple weeks. It's great to see him back.
Yes, it is. And Hunter's been, him and Isaac Schultz have been filming my pregame interviews all year with Coach Jenkins on Thursday mornings. And I know Hunter was eager to get back out and play after that concussion, and he just got himself a nice big sack.
Yeah, I'm sure that one felt really, really good.
So it moves it back to the 15-yard line. Loss of 8. It is third down and 18. They're going to send trips to the right, one to the left. Shotgun for the quarterback. Throws it straight across into the backfield. That's a lateral. And it's going to be caught trying to make something happen across the 15 out to the 19. It's only a 3-yard gain. And it's going to bring up 4th and long.
Hunter Brown again in on that tackle along with Andrew Ellis. Those are two juniors who will have a huge impact next year with the loss of these seniors.
Let's try to get some of the guys that are out there. We've got Zach Beebe on the field, number 26.
All names, number 12.
Colin Snickers out there. Leland Evans. Mentioned Hunter Brown a couple times already.
Donnie Ty out there, number 8.
And we're going to have a timeout, Oskaloosa. Timeout, Indians. So we'll take one, too. It's all Oski, 45-7 here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
All right, we are back. Here is the punt by South Tama. And it's going to be a fair catch called for by Tyler Brown. Tyler Miller, rather. He bobbled it, but was able to jump on it immediately.
We're going to see
about the 46-yard line.
We're going to see Keaton Flaherty and the offense head back out there for his second try this quarter.
Again, the running clock is going as Oski's up by 38, so this second half is just flying. Went into force right away as Oski scored in the third quarter, but then South Tama scored, took it away. And then a field goal and another touchdown by Oski has put it back in play. And we're now at 3 minutes to go in this football game. And Oski's just going to run as much clock as they can in between every snap here.
They're rushing out to the ball. They want to get back in the end zone right here. Oh, and the play clock's running low. That's probably why.
Yeah, the play clock's at 3, and now they snap the football. And they hand it off straight up the middle. And he bounces it to the outside, down the far sideline, 20, 15, and he's tripped up inside the 15 at about the 13-yard line. And that is Daryl Fain once again, number 21.
We do have a flag down on the field. I'm not sure if that was because of how rushed we were.
I'm thinking it might have been some sort of illegal motion, possibly, or an illegal shift.
Yeah, it looks like it is on Cooper Spry. Not sure.
It took a lot of time to come in from the sideline with the play. I mean, after the punt, the offense was huddled, talking with Brett Dowd, and then they came out. When they got out to the line, there's only about 5 seconds on the play clock, so they had to hustle, and apparently they got Coop for not being set. So that'll move it back. Penalties really have not been a factor tonight. Oh, it's holding. And then illegal shifts. So there were 2 penalties against Oski, a holding and an illegal shift.
They declined the holding but accepted the shift?
I guess.
Isn't that
So that moves it back just into Oski territory at the 48.
When the hold moved it back 10 yards?
Yeah.
Wow, we're seeing some interesting, that's an interesting strategy right there. I'm not sure how, they must not care about that 5 yards very much.
1st and 15 after the 5-yard penalty there. That's Hunold again. Tried to get to the outside, wasn't there, so he goes straight ahead and wrapped up at midfield, 2-yard gain. And we're nearing 2 minutes to go in this football game.
I would not be surprised to see Oski just run the clock out right here with just continuous runs. I don't see them going back to the air, especially with the big lead that we already have.
Agree. Although you do want to kind of give these kids a chance to score too, though. So I don't know. We'll see what Coach Dowd has in mind. Spry coming in motion. They're gonna fake the jet sweep to him. They hand it to Hunold straight ahead. Big hole. He gets by everybody. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Oskaloosa. How about it, number 21, Daryl Fain? What a run! What a run!
That's the same play where they got the 40-yard gain on a couple plays ago, and Daryl just takes it right up the middle and splits through all the defenders.
That was just straight up the gut, and look on your replay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 South Tama players chasing him into the end zone.
And he was literally right in between the hash marks. That was as up the middle as it gets.
Go for 2. All right, so a minute 36 to go in the game. 51-7 now, Oskaloosa. And Blom will attempt the PAT here coming up, see if he can stay perfect on the night.
He's had a lot of chances.
That is the 2nd touchdown by the sophomore Hunold.
Oh, that one was Daryl Fain.
Or sorry, that was Fain, my bad. Yep, you're right. But Hunold and Fain each with a touchdown here in the 2nd half.
It's great to see a future backfield already making an impact in a game like this.
All right, so 52-7, Oskaloosa now with the advantage. A minute 36 left to go in this football game, and it's going to fly by quick with the running clock. So it's going to be just a couple of snaps, and that's it. 52-7, Oski will take a timeout. We'll be back on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
Welcome back to the Wood Iron. Oh my God. Cody Gunn got his big hit, and then they're going to throw a flag, I think, after the fact. He got up and maybe a little taunting. So it was a squib kick down the field by Aaron Blom. It got by one guy at about the 20, and then it was a live football, and Gunn got down there. South Tama picked it up. Gunn laid him out, got his big hit of the night, And then I think he might have had a little taunting or unsportsmanlike right after is going to be what it is.
I can promise you those are the plays Cody absolutely lives for.
Yep.
He will show me those highlights of him hitting someone about 10 times, make sure I see it enough times. He loves to lay down the boomstick.
All right, so penalty there on Cody Gunn after the big hit. I'll take that. That's all right. I mean, you don't ever want to have a personal foul or unsportsmanlike. You want to be good sports. But, man, Cody just got up and was pumped up a little bit, and they went ahead and threw the flag on him.
On senior night, how can you not be? That could be his last tackle as an Indian, and it went out in style, I'll tell you that.
Exactly. Decleater. Yeah. All right, so South Tama, they've got some subs in as well. Another big hit at the 35-yard line. We've got subs in on both sides, and these are kids that don't get a lot of PT on Friday nights that are getting a chance. I didn't see who it was that made that hit, but it was another big pop by Oskaloosa.
I believe that was number 25.
Number 25, and that is Christian Cavan. Another run straight up the middle, and he's going to get to the 39, pick up 3. More subs coming in the game for Oskaloosa from the sideline. Sebastian Probst coming in.
You're seeing Gavin Higgins and Hunter Brown getting on a lot of tackles up front. They're making the most of the time that they're getting right now.
Probably will be the final snap of the football game here, barring a penalty. 3rd down and 3, South Tama. Quarterback throws, it's caught at the 40. He's got the first down. He's across the 45 and down at the 46-yard line. South Tama does have 2 timeouts left, but I don't think they're going to use them. They're going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage, try to get another play here. There will be one more snap. And they're really
clock it.
Okay. They're gonna spike the football to stop the clock.
I'd like to say that Dalton Ames and Nick Thomas were in on that tackle. Those are 2 more juniors that will have a big impact next year.
You know what the funny thing is, though, Joe? The spike didn't do anything.
They spiked it with 0 seconds.
Well, no, they spiked it with about 6-7 seconds left, but it's a running clock.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
Yes, so it didn't help them. So the clock just runs out nonetheless because the running clock is in force. So that is it. That is going to be the football game as all zeros are up on the board. And Oski gets a big win as expected, doing what they were supposed to do tonight. And they win 52-7 tonight over South Tama. 52-7, Oskaloosa with the win.
We did everything we had to do.
Yep.
We just got to wait for some results.
Now we just got to wait and see if everybody else does what we need. And those games of interest, once again, I'm going to run down one at a time here, Joe, and you can tell me. Well, actually, I just got some updates here. So I'm showing Independence leading Decorah 28-21 in the 4th quarter. We need Independence to win that one. Washington is up 36-28 on Mount Pleasant. We need Washington to win that one. Pella's up 21-0. On Grinnell, and that one doesn't really affect whether we get in or not necessarily, but it would help if Pella wins, and they're up 21-0. And then DCG is up 14-0 on Carroll in the 4th. Those are the big games of interest tonight, and all of them. What's that? DCG beat Carroll, that's final? Okay, so DCG beats Carroll tonight, that's final. Pella up 21-0. Washington up 36-28. Independence up 28-21. All of that is in our favor, Joe. And if it hangs on that way and the projections are correct, I think Oskaloosa is going to get in that 3A playoff field.
That would be really cool to see. I know this group has worked really, really hard in the offseason.
Hang on, Joe. I'm going to cut you off for 1 second here. I want to watch and pick up the audio here on this celebration at the end of the game here. On senior night. So there's the age-old tradition of the team coming over, meeting the student section, and celebrating a Friday night win for your Oskaloosa Indians. 52-7 is the final. Oski did what they need, and everything else is looking good right now. And the way I see it, if everything turns out with the way it sits right now and those teams hang on to win, Oskaloosa, I think, will be one of the 16 into the Class 3A playoffs, probably the 16th and final team in, most likely. And we're going to have a very tough matchup should we get in next Friday night. Last I saw, they're saying Council Bluffs Lewis Central, could be Solon. It's going to be a long trip, and we're going to have to come to play for sure against a very tough team either way next Friday night, should we get in. So Independence up by a touchdown, Washington up by 8.
Yep.
We'll hope those two can hang on.
I really hope so. I'd love to see this team have all their hard work pay off, because they come in right after school ends, and usually you just want to enjoy your summer. They come in every morning at 6 a.m. They get in the weight room. They work hard. They go out every Thursday and they practice plays all summer long, and that all comes down to moments like this.
Absolutely.
And it's great to see those moments pay off for those players who worked so hard for it.
And we want to highlight our senior players once again. They are Aaron Blom, Colton Butler, Mason Ford, Owen Gordon, who did not get to play at all this year with a knee injury, but did play the first snap of the game tonight. Got to suit up and play one snap on senior night. Cody Gunn, Wyatt Creer, Quan Lewis, Noah Van Veldhuizen, Tommy Melton, Tyler Miller, Walker Newman, another player who was a starting defensive end for us this year, went down. That was at Newton, right? Or was it Pella?
I'm not sure. I know it was one of the two.
Yeah, it was a road game. But Walker Newman went down with a knee injury and has missed the last 3-4 games of the year. And coach did the same thing for him. Suited him up tonight, let him take the first snap on defense as well and get a taste of the action. Isaac Schultz, Kenny Satimi, Sullivan Ty. Those are our senior players. And then Nikki Parlett and Lily Stream, part of the managerial staff. And I understand they've been part of this program with these seniors ever since 7th grade.
Yeah, they my bad on that. There's a lot of dedication in this program. And that's good to see. All these players have been playing since they can barely even remember, and getting to play on these Friday night lights is something that they've always looked forward to, and hopefully a playoff berth comes out of this season.
All right, so all we can do now is wait. Those playoff pairings will be announced late tonight or early into the overnight hours of the morning by the Iowa High School Athletic Association. IAHSAA.org is where you want to go to, and I'd get on there now and just have it on your tablet or computer, because it's going to be a busy site here later, and the traffic might be too much and you might not be able to get on. So I'd get it up and ready, but IAHSAA.org is the Iowa High School Athletic Association website. Click on football and just keep refreshing until you see playoff pairings pop up. And hopefully we see Oskaloosa's name in that 3A field. So Tucker DeYoung is down on the sideline with the wireless mic. Charlie North was down there the first half. Tucker has toughed it out the whole game, and he's waiting until the celebration gets done in the end zone, where the players and coaches talk and address each other following the night. And then Coach Jenkins will come over and talk with Tucker DeYoung on the wireless mic. Tucker DeYoung, your thoughts on this game tonight? Oski, we're talking about how they were favored here, but you still got to come out and play and do what you're expected to do. And tonight they did that, and that's all you can ask from as a coach.
Yeah, I think we came out, we played hard, we fought to the end. It was senior night, so the seniors had their opportunities. They got in and they made the best of it. Even if the seniors weren't in, I felt like they were supporting the team. They were all up and cheering for the team. So overall, great performance and a great team win.
So you sound a little cold down there.
Yeah, it is a little bit cold down here. The wind died down, though, so it's not as bad as it was at the beginning of the game.
All right. Well, did you enjoy your first experience down there on the sideline?
Yeah, I did. It was experience, that's for sure.
Well, next year you just got to get in earlier in the season, when it's still 70 degrees at game time.
Yeah, that's nice.
But I'm showing 39 degrees right now. Still clear skies, not a cloud in the sky. That's just going to allow that temperature to plummet tonight. But 39 degrees is what I show right now, and winds are still 5 miles an hour or less coming now out of the south-southeast, have been out of the north much of the day. But it's going to be a cold weekend, that's for sure. So we hope you stay warm and enjoy your weekend. Final score tonight, Oski 52, South Tama 7. We're waiting for Coach Jake Jenkins to come over post-game and talk to Tucker DeYoung down there on the Oski sideline. But being the final home game of the year, senior night, I'm sure there's a lot of messages being shared right now in that team huddle over there in the end zone. So it might take a little longer for Coach Jenkins to come over than we expect. So we will take a break. When we come back here on our post-game show, we hope you'll stay with us because we're going to continue to look at scores and tell you what we have score-wise before we sign off the air on those crucial games that will determine Oskaloosa's fate for postseason. We'll also look at the game stats, and we'll talk to Coach Jake Jenkins. All that coming up on our post-game as Oski wins big in Week 9, 52-7 over South Tama. We'll be back. Don't go away.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James Passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
All right, we are back in the Wood Iron Grill press box. Jamie Brockman here on the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford. Big thank you to Joe Glasgow, filling in for Doug DeCock tonight, doing a fantastic job on commentary up here in the booth. He wanted to get out of here and go down and hang out with his mates and talk to the seniors a little bit once they finish up in the end zone. So
Okay,
he is left for the night, but Joe Glasgow, fantastic job. OVP student helping out up here on commentary tonight. Charlie North, Tucker DeYoung down on the sidelines. Looks like they're finishing up in the end zone, and Coach will make his way toward Tucker here in a moment. So looking at our first half, our game stats, Oskaloosa 17 first downs tonight. South Tama was 7. Total yards in this football game, Oskaloosa with 380. And 110 total for South Tama. Looks like 26 yards on the ground and 84 yards through the air tonight for South Tama. Oski with 209 on the ground and 171 through the air for 380 total. Now you look at, let me go back here, look at the individual statistics. These are provided to us by Wade Steinlage, who, of course, is from William Penn University, does a fantastic job keeping stats all year. Tyler Miller, 16 rushes tonight. Gained 113 yards. He lost 19, so technically 94 yards for Tyler Miller tonight, 1 touchdown. Darrell Fain coming in late in the game, 4 carries for 58 yards and a touchdown. Will Schultz, 7 carries, 63 yards, and 2 touchdowns rushing tonight. Will Schultz was 12 of 18 through the air passing for 215 yards. Well, how many yards did he have? Can't read that. But he was 12 of 18 through the air, had 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions, 156 yards. 12 of 18 passing, 156 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions for Will Schultz tonight. Let's go down to the sideline on the wireless mic. OVP student Tucker DeYoung is with Oski coach Jake Jenkins.
What was your game plan coming into this game, knowing that you had to win to give you a shot to go to the playoffs?
We wanted to play our best game of the year. It's week 9 in the regular season, so offensively we wanted to execute, and defensively we wanted to really just shut down what they were doing. I think for the most part we did that.
And tonight was senior night. How do you think your seniors performed?
I thought they played their best game of the year. That's what you want. That's what you expect. I'm proud of them. I love those guys. With my new role, I had them as freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and it's a special group to me. So I'm glad we ended here at home the regular season 6-3, and I'm really proud of their efforts, and I'm really proud of the young men that they're turning into. So I couldn't be happier right now.
Well, we had some final scores tonight. We had DCG win. They won. North Scott won last night. Pella won, and
Independence and Washington are winning late.
Independence and Washington are winning late. What do you think our chances are of making the playoffs?
The percentages keep going up further and further as every moment goes by. We're hoping for things to go our way, and we're hoping for another shot. We're competitive, and we want to keep playing. I feel like we're playing some of our best football right now. So I want a shot. I want to keep playing, and I know our guys do too.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Tucker DeYoung. Great job down there with Coach Jake Jenkins on our post game. All right, a couple more stats to go through here quick. So again, Schultz was 12 of 18 through the air, 156 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Keaton Flaherty was 1 of 2 through the air for 15 yards and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, Isaac Schultz, 3 catches, 50 yards tonight. Cale Holmberg, 3 catches, 37 yards and a touchdown. Wyatt Creer caught 3 passes for 32 yards. Reed Brown, 2 catches for 24. Landon Hunolt, 1 catch, 15 yards for a touchdown. Tyler Miller caught 1 pass for 13 yards as well. So those are the offensive stats tonight. Don't want to leave out the defense. They played a tremendous game tonight. I thought, of course, South Tama's offense is not the most potent offense around, but I thought Oski did what they needed to do. Noah Van Veldhuizen, 9 tackles tonight. He had 1.5 sacks, and looks like he had 3.5 tackles for losses tonight. Great job by Noah. Kenny Satimi, 7 tackles this evening. He had a sack. Aaron Blom with 5 tackles. Reed Brown with 4, as well as Blake Westerkamp, and he had a big sack. Mason Ford, Cody Gunn, all with 4 tackles apiece. So those are our leading tacklers defensively tonight for Oskaloosa. Sullivan Ty had an interception in this football game as well. That came earlier. So congratulations to Sullivan on that. So that's a look at some of your game statistics. Once again, teams we need to win look to be accomplishing that tonight. And again, if all the projections and all the things that were put together and figured out that had to happen for Oski to get in are correct, so far those things are happening, and Oski's chances of making the 3A playoffs look strong right now. DCG won over Carroll. North Scott won last night over Davenport Assumption. Pella, I don't know if it's final yet, but Pella well in front of Grinnell. Independence was leading 28-21 on Decorah with 2 minutes to go in that game. We need Independence to hang on and win that one. And then Washington, last report late in their game, was up 8 on Mount Pleasant. And we need Washington to hang on and win that one. So if those two hold out, I think Oskaloosa will be in, and just in as probably the number 16 seed in that 16-team 3A playoff field. It'd be the 4th consecutive year that Oskaloosa has qualified for the playoffs should they get in. All right, just got I just got a score update here. Let's see here. I believe this is from Chase Weber, Oskaloosa wrestling coach. Thank you, Chase. Sounds like Mount Pleasant just scored and pulled within 1 point. 36-35. Washington is still ahead of Mount Pleasant. I'm not sure how much time is left in that game. It's got to be winding down. But, man, that's a nail-biter right now. Washington 36, Mount Pleasant 35. We need Washington to win that football game. So I don't think I'm going to be able to stay on long enough to get you a final on that one. Thank you, Chase Weber, for the update. And also Doug DeCock with the updates tonight. And then Joe Glasgow for watching the score app and keeping us up to date on scores as well throughout the night. So we'll keep our fingers crossed, say your prayers, hope things fall right. And we'll know late tonight or early tomorrow morning if Oskaloosa is in the Class 3A playoffs. If they are, it's going to be a long road trip next Friday against a very talented, highly ranked team. But we'll be there, and we'll have it for you here on the Indians Network next Friday should Oskaloosa be in. Big thanks to our OVP crew tonight, everybody that was on hand tonight, whole host of students running cameras, producing, directing, running replays. Thanks to all of you. And, of course, Kim Guile, who heads up the OVP program, just does a fantastic job. So thank you to all of the OVP students for their hard work for our 5 home football games this year. They just did a tremendous job running cameras, producing, directing, running the replays. Well done, OVP. Also, thanks again to the announcers tonight on the air, Charlie North, Tucker DeYoung down on the sideline, and Joe Glasgow up here in the booth with us as well, also from the OVP program. So that is going to do it for tonight. Big win for Oskaloosa, 52-7. Indians finish up their regular season at 6-3, and they hope to get one more chance to play next Friday, meaning they are in the Class 3A playoffs. So should know that shortly. Keep your fingers crossed, say a few prayers, and we'll see what happens. So until then, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And for all of us at the Indians Network, presented by Craig Ford, partnership between Oski News, Thunder Country, KIIC, MCG, and the OVP program at Oskaloosa High School. My name is Jamie Brockman. Thanks again, everybody. Stay warm. Have a great weekend. And let's hope Oski gets into that Class 3A playoff field. We'll talk to you soon.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James Passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals, to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
At Gardner Collier Jewelry, our goal has always been to provide you with the very best jewelry for your money. From plain gold wedding bands to the most exquisite diamond ring, Gardner Collier has it. Our huge selection is sure to exceed your expectations, and our service is second to none. From sterling silver fashion jewelry to the one-of-a-kind diamond fashion piece, Gardner Collier can fill your jewelry desires. For the very best value in fine jewelry, choose Gardner Collier, Quincy Place Mall, Ottumwa, and Penn Central Mall, Oskaloosa.
If you want to save more,
If you want a butcher who knows more,
If you want fewer aisles and more value,
less quantity, more quality,
if you want more of this,
and this.
and this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve.
Mahaska Health.
Hi, this is Michael, owner of the Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa on South 11th Street, your home for chef-inspired cuisine. From the delectable food that we serve to our gracious hospitality, the Wood Iron Grill provides a warm atmosphere with panoramic views, multiple seating options including our spacious bar where you can enjoy custom-crafted cocktails while watching your favorite game, including live Oskaloosa sporting events on one of our many TVs. Proud to call Oskaloosa home and proud to be awarded the best burger in the state. For extraordinary flavor and impeccable service, it doesn't get any better than the Wood Iron Grill. Check out our events and specials calendar online or on Facebook.
Come experience Penn Central Mall. With a variety of shops, services, restaurants, and more, Penn Central is the place to go for all your shopping and entertainment needs. Grab a gourmet grilled cheese at Wonderlunch, shop the latest trends at Maurice's, find the perfect gift at Gardner Collier, or enjoy a night out with ice cream and retro arcade games at Old School Pinball and Arcade. Penn Central also has numerous public events scheduled throughout the year to provide fun for the whole family. Find them on Facebook to stay up to date with deals and upcoming events. Walk, shop, enjoy. Penn Central Mall.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world, from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
My name is Amanda Seeley, and I've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office for 15 years now. I'm a mother of 3 little boys, and since having them, they've been coming to Dr. Schuster's office in Oski Dental. It's been really seamless. I expected a little few hiccups, but he just has this approach that they're very comfortable again. You're the best! We're gonna shoot for being a lifelong patient.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
With 16 bays and several trained technicians, Bill & Ray's operates the finest diesel engine repair and towing service in Southeast Iowa. They perform complete engine repair, electronic diagnostics on all types of engines, drivetrain rebuilding, fleet service, and motor coach repair, along with 24-hour wrecker service with no limit on travel radius. Bill & Ray's will get you back on the road. Bill & Ray's, Highway 23 Oskaloosa, and proud supporter of Oski Indians activities.
In Oskaloosa, see your good neighbor State Farm agent Wendell Campbell for your insurance and financial needs.
You're sure to save big at Hy-Vee now that hundreds of items are on low price lockdown and price decline. Lockdown prices won't change unless they are lowered, and any item marked with a red arrow means you will save big. Come get deals on seasonal items already on your list at Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle. Stop out at STEM Garden Center and Nursery for all your outdoor needs. STEM Garden Center will have a fresh supply of a wide variety of fall annuals, perennials, shrubs, and trees to fit any budget. Autumn Acres will be open Saturday, September 21st, and be open each Friday evening and Saturday through October 26th. Autumn Acres has family fun for everyone, so stop out at Stam Garden Center and Nursery and experience autumn.
Whether you have great credit, not so great credit, or even no credit at all, everyone is welcome at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. And if your credit score is not so great or even bad, we have the vehicles with extra rebates and incentives to help you rebuild your credit and get you into a nice, dependable vehicle. So whether your credit is great or not so great, let my staff at Craig Ford in Oskaloosa help get you into a nicer, more dependable vehicle.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one.
When he's not nursing residents with special needs, James' passion is improving his family residence. Hillary? When she's not teaching undergrads, she's cooking up fun for Carson and Owen. The local home loan experts at Midwest One help them buy their home, pay down principal, make improvements, and build up equity. Their local mortgage service was so easy and affordable that James and Hillary even referred a friend. For local mortgage service, choose Simply Better Banking from Midwest One.
Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good, on or off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab. Kinetic Edge offers friendly and knowledgeable professionals who will get to know you and your goals, to help you get back to doing what you love in no time. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Oskaloosa Indians on the Indians Network.
I'm financial advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm financial advisor Austin Norris.
I'm financial advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm financial advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I am financial advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm financial advisor Michael Bush.
Call us today at 1-800-ED-JONES or visit